You're busy, so stop thinking about what to wear and just embrace the radically efficient Mack Weldon Daily Wear System. The Daily Wear System is a selection of clothes rooted in smart design, made with performance fabrics and built to work together. From breathable t-shirts and polos to stylish button-ups and shorts, underwear and beyond, Mack Weldon makes it easy for you to dress for work, leisure, and play, or wherever your summer takes you. For the ultimate lazy Sunday, their Ace sweatshorts have modern tailoring and pair perfectly with their ultra-soft, ultra-upgraded Pima tees. For weekend travels both near and far, their silver knit polo and radius shorts are the perfect high-tech, highly packable combo. The Daily Wear System is smart. These clothes are designed to work together. And the time I save trying to look good, I can spend actually going out and getting them good looks. Buy some time this summer with Mack Weldon Daily Wear System. For 20% off your first order, visit mackweldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's mackweldon.com/peasants, promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, radically efficient wardrobing.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true.
Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 913. We got Janey Bell. We got this Billy the Frojo.
Janey is live in studio with us.
In studio.
And I made sure to make her appearance here special by getting the smelliest Brussels sprouts.
You made her cry pre-hand. You pre-cried her.
I pre-cried her before we got here.
So she wouldn't cry on the show.
I got it out of my system.
Yeah.
You know, I just sobbed in the car on the way here, and then we got some smelly ass Brussels sprouts, and now we're here to suffer.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do
They're
it.
very smelly Brussels sprouts. I can only imagine the type of fart they're going to make.
Oh, God. Oh.
I can imagine because I've smelled the creations of your colon multiple times.
Ben's
over
one of my
several years.
finest critics.
And I'll see him. He'll start like smiling at me. He'll like start being like,
I'm like, hey,
like beforehand.
I
then
got
I'm
a
like,
new batch, Ben.
I do have an issue where my nasal cavities will constrict too much, but then every now and then I'll catch it and I'll be like,
Yeah, Ben has this issue where his nasal cavity won't allow him to smell the majority of the time.
I went to Mukilteo where a doctor burned away the insides of my nasal cavities, and I still can't smell the farts sometimes.
Yeah, all the money you paid just to smell my farts, and they're still impeded.
I
It's
know.
It's not fair.
It sucks.
Well, I'm not going to fucking Mukilteo.
Why?
Why? It's
Because they're going to burn the fucking... You guys fucking ruined my joke. I fucking hate you.
We're taking you to Mukilteo now.
You guys get it.
We're taking you to
You guys got
Mukilteo
it.
for farts.
Forgot I can't do deadpan.
I played Magic cards in Mukilteo like 20 years ago, and this guy came in. His name was Special Ed, and he knocked a can of soda over.
Was he
on
like,
the
I
table.
got mail, yay!
Kinda. His name was Special Ed. He was more mean than he was.
That was the character
slow.
on Crank Yankers that had mail.
Yeah, this was pre-Crank Yankers.
Oh, of course.
And then he spilt everything on the table, and I was the only one that knew he was special. Like I guess I was the only one prepared for that. I was like, I picked my stuff up when he came towards the table. Everybody else's stuff got
Tell
destroyed.
Dusty the cockatiel to tell Olive Gardines that I want to put my he rocket into her she pocket.
Well, one, she, oh my gosh, I just said, okay.
You broke character.
I'm not used I wasn't expecting to be in character, and then I just broke it while in character.
Janey has to tell Olive Gardens that Goose Juice wants his he rocket in her she pocket.
Well, Olive isn't a whore.
I do not. I have a loving body pillow named Nathan, and he's so good to me. And you, unless you have, the three sixes, which is over 6 foot, 6-pack, 6-figure income, you ain't in my league because I deserve the best.
Would Olive like a cup of kombucha?
Oh my gosh, kombucha! Oh my gosh, wait, can we get some yerba mate?
I thought one of the 6s was not 6-pack. It was over a 6-inch penis when I heard it.
No. I don't talk about breadsticks.
Okay, good.
All sizes are created equal.
Oh my God. Oh, all right. DP Summer shirt sale. Use code DP Summer 21 at checkout to get 25% off all of the classic DP shirts. Here's the newest one.
You said my name.
Here's Ben and Billy shirt, 25% off. We also have the Gymnastic Park shirt. We have Manatee's Macaroni and Cheese. We got Bam Ben. We got the classic DP shirt. We got all of them. Check them out. Link in the description.
All of them.
Now, the reason I had to bring my Brussels sprouts here is because on the way in...
Your Brussels sprouts smell like farts before they pass through your intestines.
Yeah, they already smell like farts.
You fart because they legitimately smell like farts. You
farts and old people. Old people farts.
I had to pick up Janey from the wig store. Okay?
Was she farting?
She was buying wigs.
Oh,
I was trying to find my wig.
I couldn't find my hair. It's not a wig. It's real, but I couldn't find it.
So we couldn't get the wig, and then we had a little time before the show. So I said, we're going to go, and I'm going to buy Magic the Gathering card sleeves. And if
he didn't tell me this, though.
He
just brought me to the store. He's like, do you want to guess where we're going? Because I'm not going to tell you. Or you can just ride there. I'm like, I'll just go on with it.
Guess,
when I hear Magic the Gathering card sleeves, I picture like tattoos.
No, I had to get sleeves for my new deck that I made. I get this deck box, too, and it's green, so it disappears. But,
yeah.
It was...
Dude, that's amazing.
How did I not notice that?
Well,
that's awesome.
So I had this, and I spent my entire time that we were eating, because it's a restaurant and card store, I spent the entire time sleeving up my deck, so I had leftover Brussels. I didn't get to eat it all, but then everything is sleeved. I'm very, very happy to tell you guys that I have a brand new Commander deck. It's Chatterfang, the Squirrel General, for everybody who needs to know. You guys need to know. Some people need to know this.
Everyone, please give the stream a like. We're going to move right into the first segment, DP Action News. There's a lot of news to get into. Actually, before we do that, though, you have a long-lost son?
I don't know. You guys always say this. Those of you that are wondering how you get in the fan chat, because that's the only chat Janey can read because she doesn't have access to the regular
chat. If you
chat.
want to talk to Janey, you better join the Discord.
All you got to do is become a $1 patron or higher, and then you can connect your Patreon account to Discord, and you get to talk in the cool fan chat that's on screen all the time.
Yeah.
That's how you get your words to Janey, unless you say something super poignant in the pleb chat, and I might read it off if you're lucky.
Yeah, please do.
Is that me?
Hold on. No, I see you right there in the crowd.
Am I the one with the blue?
Oh my gosh.
No, you're not.
Am I the
Behind that.
Am I the blue chick here?
No. Behind that in the gray shirt.
Right
Maintain
next to
some semblance of order. Show some green gets in the face of a fan.
Why can't we be friends?
You didn't see that, Billy?
They're saying that's my son.
Right there.
Wow.
Do you see him?
They're saying I'm next to my son in the blue.
Maybe if you fucked Weird Al.
I could fuck a lot of things and push.
That
push
kid's
something
living
like
his
that
life.
out. That's my homie.
He looks really happy to be there.
That's not my son. I hired him to play me at public events.
Actually, that
like a younger version of yourself.
Yeah,
that's you in flashbacks.
Yeah,
that looks more like a picture of Chris Chan I saw recently.
Oh my god!
What?
Leave this young child
I've
out
seen
of
a lot
Chris Chan's
of pictures
life.
of Chris Chan lately. The mugshot where he's just looking like, any minute now I'll wake up. Any minute now. It's all just a dream. I'm gonna wake up in my bed. It'll all be just a dream.
I get to play with my Legos.
It's a nightmare that you created for yourself, you dumb bitch. What?
Yeah, there's Blue Arms is the new black.
Oh man, the jokes. Oh, brutal.
Hold on.
It's been so good.
Someone put Billy's face on Chris Chan's body.
Oh no.
That's not funny. That's rude.
That's
you guys are
not your
rude.
face.
That's rude. You guys are rude.
That kind of looks like his mugshot though. Like that's the kind of expression where he's like, I'm gonna wake up soon now, right? Like, I don't want to be here. You don't even want to be on that face. Like, you can tell the Photoshop face
that is Billy's face.
No, I know that that's his face, but like the expression says, I don't want to be photoshopped on this body.
I saw there was some possible evidence heading towards that maybe people have been trolling Christine into the idea of sleeping with her mom in the background. And it might have been like some weird like grooming to get Christine to do it. I don't know.
Well,
if that's
the argument the defense attorney is going to make.
Maybe, yeah. It's all so gross and weird.
Except with like the leaked audio, dude says fucking everything.
I want to bring up to you the cost of your Chipotle meal, Billy.
What is my cost? Usually
You'll
it's about
see.
$14.
You're about to be educated.
It's usually about $14 with guac and a drink.
On the overall cost of your Chipotle burrito.
I'd say $14.
Okay, well we'll take a look and we'll see if it's worth $14 in your opinion.
These Brussels were $11.
Well, damn.
It's like stink Brussels.
Stank.
They got mint in them.
You called me, sir. It got me so human angry.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
At our stupidity.
Classic.
Lord of Nurgle gave that 20 money and said Christine Chan is the queen of the deviants. Her deviancy powers are over 9,000.
By the way, we have a monthly goal. We don't normally stream, or a weekly goal. We don't normally stream on Fridays. We're trying to get to 50% because we're going into tomorrow, Saturday, the final day of the week, trying to reach this goal, and we have an uphill battle. So if you can throw us a couple bucks here and there, we would really appreciate it. Here's the truth about your Chipotle burrito.
Republicans have finally found an issue to run on in next year's midterm elections. Apparently, Dr. Seuss and Mr. Potato Head weren't gaining enough traction. Quote, Democrats' socialist stimulus bill caused a labor shortage, and now burrito lovers everywhere are footing the bill, unquote. You heard that right. They're blaming Democrats for the rise in Chipotle burrito prices.
I thought they hated Mexicans.
They love Chipotle,
Mexicans
though.
don't make
Somebody
Chipotle.
help me. I'm a disembodied voice. Ben, help.
Jenny doesn't have her video up
Yeah,
here.
my camera turned off. Fucking
Oh, shit.
Logitech.
Oh, hold on.
We need
yeah,
some.
I'll get it.
We need some Jane.
Help. I'm just a voice. I'm a
So they wrapped a gold bar in a tortilla. They have a gold burrito
Tortilla?
wrap.
A tortilla?
I'm leaving this fucking room if you're
A
going to
tortilla.
try to be cute.
What was that? I'm always cute.
No,
I don't have to try. I just wake up this
So
way.
cute. He's so
And then they put cash in the taco shell.
The GOP's tortured logic is that the unemployment benefits in the American Rescue Plan have caused people to stay home rather than look for work, resulting in labor shortages that have forced employers like Chipotle to increase wages, which has required them to raise their prices.
Good.
Hence, Chipotle's more expensive burrito.
Good.
This is not just loony economics, folks. It's dangerously.
You'll defend anything as long as you like it.
They should raise
You
the price
start
of the
with the
burritos
I
to pay.
like something, and then you'll defend it.
They
no
should be
matter
paying
what.
their employees more. They should raise the price to make them have better wages.
I
Dude,
feel like these
they
guys have
violated-
their priorities.
They have
wrong.
violated so many child labor laws.
Not that many.
Loony economics because it might be believed,
Not that many.
leading to all sorts of stupid public policies. Start with the notion that $300 per week
Who the
in
fuck
federal
is this guy?
unemployment benefits is
This is Robert Reich. He's actually a political strategist. I think he even worked for Hillary Clinton at one point.
I
Was
wish
he
he would
Robert
at
Reich?
least wear like a button-up shirt if he's going to come off like a professional.
I think he's like a dwarf, actually.
Is he Robert
too.
Reich Jr. or Robert Reich III?
He kind of looks like that.
keeping Americans from working. Since very few jobless workers qualify for state unemployment benefits, the Republican claim is that legions of workers have chosen to become couch potatoes and collect $15,000 a year rather than get a job. Well, I challenge one Republican lawmaker to live on $15,000 a year. In fact, the reason workers are holding back from re-entering the job market is because they don't have childcare or are still concerned about their health during the pandemic. Besides, if employers want additional workers,
what is this background
they can
music?
do what
This was popping in his day.
What the fuck was
It's a
the, like, the
Mos
fucking
Eisley,
jazz age coming out?
Cantina.
Yeah,
they
this
do
is
for anything they want
This
more
is
of.
Figure
but
and Dan and the
obtain at its
modal
current
nodes.
price, which is pay more. This is free market capitalism at work, which Republicans claim to love. When Chipotle wanted to attract more workers, it raised its average wage to $15 an hour. That comes to around $30,000 a year per worker. Still too little to live on, but double the federal unemployment benefit. Oh, and there's no reason to suppose this wage hike forced Chipotle to raise the price of its burrito. The company had other options. Chipotle's executives are among the best paid in America. Its chief executive, Brian Niccol, raked in $38 million.
My guy, look at that.
Somebody is really bitter. Like, I'm just sensing a burrito full of bitterness. Like, why is there this much fucking focus on Chipotle? Like, this guy's really fucking angry. Like, I feel like this kind of focus, like this kind of detail and focus could be so much better used not on burritos.
When the publicans use burritos as a wedge issue, you gotta hit them back with some truth.
I feel like it's just like a ploy. It's just a ploy though to get people to focus on things that don't really matter instead of things like actual issues, because then everyone's talking about burritos instead of, like
raising the minimum wage matters.
Yes, but that's not really what they're focusing on.
I can guarantee you Qdoba has nothing to do with this slander campaign.
Qdoba still pays their employees under the table $4 an hour with a change jar for tips.
Okay.
2,898 times more than the typical Chipotle employee earned. All Chipotle's top executives got massive pay increases. So it would have been possible for Chipotle to avoid raising its burrito prices by, dare I say, paying its executives less. But Chipotle decided otherwise. By the way, I keep hearing Republican lawmakers say the GOP is the party of the working class.
The heart and soul of the Republican Party, we are a working class party now. We are a blue collar party.
Well, if that's the case,
did his ears get bigger?
Yes.
It ought to celebrate.
They're dripping like he had gauges.
He's got dripper
instead of
ear.
howling about it. Everyone
took 'em
ought to
out.
celebrate when those at the bottom get higher wages. The typical American worker hasn't had a real raise in 4 decades. Income inequality is out of control. Wealth inequality is into the stratosphere, where Jeff Bezos is heading.
His penis rocket
thing, apparently.
Too bad he came back.
If wages at the bottom rise because employers need to pay more to get the workers they need, that's not a problem. That is a victory.
Yeah.
Instead of complaining about a so-called labor shortage, Republicans ought to
Back
be
to the
complaining
jazz
about
age.
the shortage of jobs paying a living wage.
Thank you.
But don't hold your breath. Or your guacamole.
Yeah, pay extra for the guac. This guy's on point. This is great.
Yeah. I mean, fuck Chipotle.
That's not what he said.
Qdoba!
Yeah, fuck
Qdoba!
Chipotle.
That's not what he said.
Patronize places that pay their workers.
Qdoba!
They are paying their workers. They're paying them $15 an hour.
They
raised
violated
it
child labor
minimum.
laws.
Oh
Not
my
enough,
God, that's terrible.
according
Across
to
the
you.
board, they raise. No, they should. They should violate.
Qdoba.
They should violate stomach laws. And give me more guac.
They definitely violate some buttholes, that's for sure.
We should have Janey
Spicy
be
buttholes.
an impartial taste tester between Qdoba and Chipotle.
I don't trust
Oh,
her.
you don't trust it? Yeah, because you know.
I live in Southern California now. Do you know how spoiled I am by how awesome the Mexican food is down there?
I lived in New Mexico for 7 years, and it was amazing there. But still, when they built the Chipotle there was a line down the block because everyone was curious, like, what is this thing what is this gringo food
Interesting.
that everyone's interested in? Yeah.
So you're telling me that when they built the Chipotle,
don't let it go to your head.
everybody went out to Chipotle and you decided to go get sour apples?
No, I decided to get Twisters. Twisters, my friend.
Is that your favorite?
It's a good burrito place. It's where the Pollos was in Breaking
Pollos
Bad.
Hermanos?
Yes. That was actually a place called Twisters, which is a burrito restaurant.
We had a Peruvian restaurant here in the North End called Pollos Hermanos
But
for
that
a
wasn't
while.
that wasn't Twisters.
It wasn't Twisters. It wasn't like that. It was in a little strip mall, and I went there, and it was pretty impressive. I was pleased, but it wasn't like the TV show.
I can still smell those fucking Brussels sprouts.
I'm trying to eat them so that we won't have to smell them anymore.
They're gonna come out the other end.
Yep.
They're just gonna be farted out the other end. It's gonna be even fucking worse.
Look, I can solve one problem at a time.
It's gonna go down with that fucking iced
Here's
tea.
Twisters.
Tea farts.
You recognize it? Or hold on, here's the actual Twisters that they filmed it in. And they still have the mural in there too.
Is this supposed to be
like that?
Looks more like a
Is
strip
it really
club.
good? Like, is it like fast food? What is it?
I mean, fast food in Albuquerque is like local shit. Like
that's cool.
Yeah, like it'll be a drive-through, but it's like a local business where the ingredients are local and all that. Like there's another place called Garcia's Kitchen, and most of them are like old Taco Bell and like old McDonald's, but they bought them out and they sell
we have
their
a few
shit.
places like that.
Yeah,
around here.
Good stuff. Anyway, check this out. This is why I'm probably almost definitely not voting for Biden again. I voted for Biden to watch the Trumpers eat crow, and now I'm like,
I just wanted to keep my reproductive rights.
he did not stop anybody from getting evicted.
Yeah.
That's the end of it.
Sticky was talking about the 5-pound cinnamon roll. That was in southern Texas. I had that one time. It's so stupid
data
big.
we have is that about
Fucking You should eat it with
7.5
Travis.
million households
Cinnamon
are behind
rolls
on
are so
rent,
good.
and more
Yeah,
than
have I shown you
3.5
that, the
potentially
Travis?
facing
I think
evictions
so,
in the
yeah.
next few months. But Jen, we should
I
note
thought
that
they
the
pushed
end
the
of
evictions
June,
back
we
to
have known
October
about
3rd.
this.
That was in Washington.
California, it's still they still have a stay on evictions. for,
Yeah,
like, another year or something.
Federally, our president Joe Biden, the supposed leftist president, just let it expire, and
Yeah.
most of the Democrats in the federal government took a vacation.
Yeah,
when they could have voted to stop this shit.
Supreme Court had said that they're going to give till the end of July on this moratorium, and Justice Brett Kavanaugh wrote in a memo, and he agreed that they should have till the end of July for the CDC to have this extraordinary measure, but he said then it would be time for Congress to do this if they want to extend it through legislation. So it really puts the White House...
We need a UBI, and we need the abolishment of federal student loans.
And we need people watching to like this stream. It's got to go
That
through the
even
roof.
more than
Like
the other
and
things.
subscribe.
Yeah.
legally unable to
help.
extend this without the legislation coming from Congress. So the White House right now is just putting it on the states, saying state and local authorities have the money. We should note $47 billion was given to state and local authorities for this purpose alone, and only about $3 billion has been used. So they are pushing to those funds and for state and local governments to enact them.
I only took in like
She was like,
half
"Bobbity
the words
bobbity."
that
The biggest
you were
story is
saying.
the
Yeah, I
moment-
was just like, I was just like,
Yeah, she was on rapid fire. We're just at a slower pace here.
Yeah, I'm like, oh god, I just can't think that. It's just like eventually
So-
you just get kind of stressed out and you talk in a circle about it.
Janey, which month in 2019 did you move to LA?
It was December.
Of 2019, right before the pandemic
Right
hit.
before quarantine, so I have made no friends and have stayed at my house.
You know what would have been wild? If there was no quarantine and you still didn't make any friends?
No, that's the thing though, is that the quarantine kind of like lifted down there and I still can't make you friends.
Oh,
It's okay. I hang out with my neighbors sometimes, but yeah, no, it's still
You
kind
gotta
of
come
difficult.
back.
I don't know anybody, and I don't like know like other people who do what I do too. I mean, like not just like YouTube, but also like writers and
There's
such.
not a lot of writers in Los Angeles,
Oh,
right?
there are a lot of writers in
They're
Los
leaving.
Angeles. There are a lot of them.
Someone said, Janey, you're a Taurus? Are you a Taurus?
I am a Taurus.
So am I.
Somebody looked at my birthday.
So am I.
May 17th.
I'm May 7th.
Hey,
Yeah.
10 days away. Oh,
I just turned 40 on May 7th this year.
I just turned
27.
Well, fuck you then.
Hey, this is your year.
It's okay. I'm going to be forever 22. I'm never aging again.
Me
ever.
too.
I refuse.
This is your year to join the 27 club.
Yeah, I'm actually a little freaked out by that.
Why?
Yeah,
Well,
why don't you
'cause
just
apparently-
die now?
Yeah, no, apparently.
Is she gonna
it's,
cry?
Like,
Nah.
No, go ahead. Please don't cry.
I'm good.
I only cry for Patreon. We don't want you free crying on the
I don't
show.
know if I can cry on command. That's the thing. Is I only cry like a pussy ass bitch, but
Maybe
if I
not.
try to cry on command, I can't do it.
Maybe not by your command.
Oh god, no.
Cry.
Don't fucking
baby
do it.
shit.
Don't fucking do it. God knows somebody's into it though.
Anyway, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
What?
Before
Oh, I don't even
interrupted?
fucking know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sweet girl in the chat says they know Taurus vibes. They didn't look up your birthday. They just guessed.
But do
got
you know the
Taurus
rest of my chart?
No, I can't believe I actually know this stuff. My
Do a
mom is
chart.
really into astrology and like raised me with all that crazy shit, and so I know like my whole fucking star chart. So I don't
know any of that.
I don't want to know that much. So yeah, Libra rising.
Jennifer Robbins. All right, so I'm really hoping by the end of the show we can be at 50% because it puts a lot of the weight on the shoulders of the viewers for tomorrow, and we do have kind of a messed up schedule, but I'll explain to it. Billy wanted to watch a John Cena movie.
Not just a John Cena movie.
It was awful.
Also a James Gunn movie. And also, I went to axe
You're such
throwing.
a simp. You're a Hollywood simp.
I'm Hollywood daddy. I'm Hollywood daddy.
Sellout.
I'm Hollywood daddy.
I'm something better than whatever you said I am.
I always am, yeah. Why would I not be something better than somebody
There's a
who has
migrant
negative
shelter for
opinion of me?
unaccompanied children located near El Paso, Texas.
Chris, wear a tie.
And this overcrowded facility is housed between 1,000 and 5,000 children at a time. Now, thanks to 2 whistleblowers, we're learning about terrible conditions inside this shelter, including huge coronavirus outbreaks among children and a lack of adequate masks.
Fucking Texas.
And there were these tents all over these places, these massive tents, just crowded with kids. This was an environment in which COVID spread very, very rapidly.
This guy has to be one of the Rothschilds.
Amongst the kids and ultimately amongst many of the staff as well.
We were told to not share practically everything we witnessed there. We were told to not be on social media, to limit our conversations about the site with close friends and family, and to definitely not talk to the media.
The 2 people you heard there are the whistleblowers, both career civil servants who volunteered to be detailed to the shelter when the Biden administration ramped up staffing to accommodate an increase in unaccompanied minors. They filed a complaint with a nonprofit Government Accountability Project, writing, quote, at a town hall meeting with detailees, a senior U.S. Public Health Service manager was asked and refused to say how many were infected with COVID, because if that graph of infection...
They were told to downplay how many kids were infected with COVID.
Yeah.
These fucking Biden kid jails.
Oh, I gotta say, okay, hold up, because there was one of those supposed jails in Long Beach, and we actually just finished getting all the kids out back to either their parents or caretakers, and so actually so they do contract these things out. It's not like literal people from the government going and setting up these shelters. It's being overseen by people, and they'll come and check in every once in a while, but it's being run by contractors. Just so you guys know,
the federal government outsources everything.
Well,
I mean,
we don't have the manpower to go out and like have literally people on the contract, on the payroll all the time. I work for the government, actually, so like sometimes.
Even in like war zones in Afghanistan and Iraq, they were, hiring mercenaries through Blackwater.
Halliburton came in and did all the crap that normally the soldiers would have done.
Yeah.
They just...
like special ops type stuff.
No, not even special ops, like literally just going out and doing the mess hall and stuff. That usually would be within the military. That would be a job someone has.
I was working at a cell phone company when that whole thing was in full swing, and I would get calls from people that were government contracted, privatized mercenaries that were getting, because I worked in like the business department, but also I would handle like government calls, and I would get people being like, "Yeah, I want to know if my phone will work in Afghanistan. I'm going," and they were like a Blackwater employee, like going for like combat.
Real subtle, guys.
Did it work?
Yes, actually. Yes.
That's good to know.
There were very few places where digital roaming wouldn't work, and at the time it was places like North Korea, Iran.
This shit's so serious
Myanmar.
and intense. I didn't realize we were going to talk about politics tonight.
Yeah, sorry.
This intensely. I feel like I should have been watching the news. I've just been chilling with my family.
No, it's better.
Hanging out with cats.
It's better just learning about it here.
Yeah, that's what I do.
It's going
Fucking
to the Washington
sobering
Post every
me up.
day. It's the only
you like
thing
a
we'll
cider?
be dealing with, and politics will take over. Perception will take over, and we're about reality, not perception. All the manager would acknowledge is that several children had to be hospitalized. Julie Ainsley, NBC News correspondent covering the Department of Justice, Homeland Security, has been covering this story, sat down with the whistleblowers, and NBC
Billy, do a fart.
Well, since you asked,
it's the mic you have to talk into, so you can fart into it.
I'm not gonna do a fart right now. I figure I'll probably start cracking out heavy-handed dumpers in about 25 minutes.
The Brussels sprouts.
Yep, they're gonna
There's
start.
no way.
They're gonna pour out.
I am
I'm
so.
gonna let one
I'm
sit
gonna
in
grab
Janie's
some
lap.
incense sticks.
You'll kill me.
So you did offer Janey a cider, right?
Yes, there's
these
one
are
right there.
These
Oh,
are
I
finger.
suck at drinking. I love smoke. Like I can fucking smoke you under the table, but I can't drink for shit.
You can't.
I'm small
Have you
and
had
like.
have you had the fingering brand of ciders?
You can't
I'm
drink
lame.
one cider?
Well,
Do you want
it's-
a
it's-
fingering
it's-
cider?
Because it's like it's so sugary. Basically, it stays in my system for a long time, dude. I never drink, and so my tolerance is really low. I take meds, and then I just smoke weed all the fucking time. So
That's adorable.
I'm gonna get fucking high.
News has also obtained exclusive audio from inside that facility in Fort Bliss. Julie, I want to play that in a moment, but first, just to set sort of the context here, we're talking about.
No, I'm tired of these people. Next one.
Right? Yeah. Oh, I'm so done.
Oh, crying
Oh
woman.
no, that's so sad. No, please, for the love of God, do we have anything that isn't
No, this is
so
great.
fucking depressing?
Tons of people are getting evicted.
Oh my
Like,
God, I know.
The
Holy
world has
shit.
been failed.
Dude, it's Friday night. Anybody else feel like we need to like
Gotta
kick it
go
up a
ahead and have
notch?
some fun,
Like,
show you how it's done, TGIF.
Thank you.
Lawmakers failed to extend the federal moratorium on evictions. Bush knows the struggle all too well, having been evicted 3 times and forced to live in a car with her 2 children.
We need the powers that be to understand.
Oh, she's doing this in protest. You know, years ago, I challenged a former co-host of mine to a homeless challenge where we would go downtown during the summer where it was like not bitter cold because it was in Columbus, Ohio at the time where like it gets bitter. Like you'll freeze to death easily during the winter. So we're going to do it during the summer. You get like $20. You start with $20. Every week you get to go home for 20 minutes and shower and like refresh, but you don't get a phone. You don't get any of that shit. Like once you leave, you're dropped off in the middle of downtown with your wits and like the $20 you were given. You get a reset with $20 and you can like do whatever you can to make more money and eat. No one can bring you anything either.
Well, the homeless, they got phones, they got showers, they got
The phone
shelter.
thing is kind of a myth.
The Obama phones?
Yes.
How's it a myth?
Actually, I have a video about that.
Well,
we're gonna have to watch
We're
that.
not just going to let this go quietly when the lives of.
I love how she's just urban camping.
Like I
She
call
has her
Obama
Oreos, her
phones, and we're like
Cheetos,
2
her
presidents
Ruffles.
away from Obama.
Because Obama introduced them. I
You
still
believe everything you hear.
No, man, I've seen them down there with their Obama phones and their Hooverville tents.
Hooterville.
Hooterville,
Dun,
yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Like human beings actually are at risk.
Latest figures from the U.S. Census Bureau show 10 million Americans are behind in their rent. The Bumpus family is among them after Jeremy was laid off in January.
I'm from California, so I'm not from here.
Bump
So I don't really
ass.
have no backup plan or no plan B. I don't have family and friends.
Congressional
My
leaders
guy's
are
wearing the
encouraging
American flag on his back.
In
There was a fly on his head too.
Yes, I saw that.
Maybe
states
Mike
and local
Pence sent it.
governments to distribute $47 billion in federal money allocated to help tenants. But as of June 30th, only $3 billion had been given out.
The bad news is that the money is getting out very slowly. Some places it's not getting out at all, and it
God.
will not reach all the renters
Diane Lentil.
who need it to stay stably housed in time.
The eviction moratorium ends at a time when COVID-19 cases are surging again,
This is so
rising in almost
depressing.
every state, but skyrocketing in places.
In Florida, they have the highest COVID they've ever had in Florida.
Yeah.
Higher than last winter.
I had a friend who was like going through COVID in Florida, and they would
Leave!
They would always go down to like the Cava bar and be drinking Cava and hanging out, and never wore a mask. Didn't care about any of that. Like, yeah, we don't really believe in COVID down
I
here.
can't
I'm like,
believe like post-vaccine they have higher numbers. I don't even understand how that's possible. Like
Because
what?
nobody got vaxxed.
Yeah, that's what it has to be.
well, it's also because the people who got vaxxed are not staying at home anymore.
But okay, I looked at the numbers from our state alone in Washington, which isn't countrywide, but it gives you a good idea, for people in our age range, like 35 to 45, 100% of the people that died were unvaxxed. Literally 100%.
What a surprise.
And it's like, even at like the most at risk age ranges, like 75 and older, it's still like 95% of the people that get hospitalized survive. It's like a small minority of vaccinated people still die just because they're old and they can't handle it.
Yeah, I know.
I actually just had to dump a guy I was seeing because he
Too
was
old?
afraid.
Was he 90?
Nope. He was afraid of getting vaccinated because he thought the vaccine would kill him. Yep.
Was that-
Also, he said I should feel glad that I'm hanging out with him when he texts me when he's drinking and that he's not on heroin anymore and that I should have seen him then. Yeah, definitely better now,
hot.
dude. Yeah, no. Nope.
That's hot.
No, it's funny though.
His name was Nathan.
With the least vaccinated people.
This virus can spread like crazy.
Fuck you,
We're
Nate.
trying to counter vaccines, but we're not winning. 100,000 cases on Friday.
The Centers for Disease Control says the war has changed with this new highly transmissible variant. Companies from Disneyland to Walmart are now
I love the like Mickey Mouse ears with a COVID mask on it.
issuing new mask guidelines. But this week, vaccinations went up after months of pleading from the Biden administration.
I'm not gonna fuck around.
God, oh my God, guys, it's not Trubisky. Guys, I wasn't dating Trubisky. He
It was
wishes.
Trubisky. It was
He
him.
fucking wishes.
It was Trubisky.
I'm all for mandated
I'm sorry,
vax.
Trubisky, you were not a former underwear
It was
model.
an
This guy was so pretty too.
accident. You know, Trubisky is an anti-vaxxer, though. He says I'm lying, but he could literally get the vaccine tomorrow, and he chooses not to.
This guy was less of an anti-vaxxer and more of just a pussy.
What, you won't give Trubisky a chance? Is that what you're saying?
Wait, who? No, I was.
He's a
All
cute
we
boy.
are saying
Trubisky's a cutie.
is give Bisky a chance.
Almost 1 million people got vaccinated. About 500,000 of those people for the first time. I'm hopeful that people are beginning to realize how essential it is.
Doctors are telling Americans vaccines remain their best protection. Currently, 97% of all hospitalizations and 99% of all deaths from COVID-19 are among the unvaccinated. Jennifer Johnson, Global News.
I mean, who
Jennifer
can ignore
Johnson.
that?
That's a good name.
Jennifer Johnson.
That's a great news name. Jennifer Johnson. That's great. Jennifer Johnson signing off. Sorry,
No,
it's
I
nice.
love
I
it.
like alliteration. It's nice.
No, I love it.
But we begin with a scary scene on a crowded Chicago expressway. A motorcycle crash ends in flames.
Chicago. Oh, I miss
Brazen,
Chicago.
risky, illegal.
Hey, I know where that is.
Just 3 words to describe what you're about to see.
I know
New at
exactly
10,
where
our
that
Charlie
is.
DeMar spoke with a woman trapped in the middle of the mess.
Oh, they're fucking fine.
These stunts aren't being performed on closed roads or a professional course. This is
no
the
shit.
Stevenson Saturday afternoon. This rider pops a wheelie, touches his feet together in midair. Moments later, he loses control while trying to touch the ground.
Yeah, and no
Idiot,
gear.
idiot.
No gear whatsoever.
Fucking idiot. When you do these kind of stunts, you take this risk.
And that bike is way too big for
Oh
it.
my God, he took someone else out too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Of course.
It's so stupid.
Another rider violently flips over the
He
crash.
tried to run with it. Do you see him? He got up on his feet and ran a couple steps and then fell over
The
again.
momentum.
Look at him. Look at him.
Right? You
Other
just kept
riders
sliding.
stopped to help, even seen patting
Oh
the
my
fire
God.
out
Yep.
on one of the injured
Yeah.
drivers.
Great job, everybody.
Rebecca James was driving right behind the crash.
Nobody's wearing gear. I swear to God.
To say the
Oh
least.
my God.
There was a fireball, just a complete
Is that
fireball.
baby Delta Burke?
It was a
James
fireball.
says she was
That's
surrounded
baby
by the-
Delta Burke.
Designing women?
I love baby Delta Burke.
Is it just designing women in a tunnel on
Of
motorcycles?
course, baby Delta Burke will be
Designing
stuck
women
behind the motorcycle gang.
In a tunnel on motorcycles?
Baby Delta Burke.
Motorcyclists and ATVs, some started banging on her window after the wreck, and with seemingly nowhere to go because of the crash, she started recording on her cell phone.
My life
That would suck to be
My
stuck in
life was
traffic.
at stake.
was in danger. There's no doubt about it.
Called
There's
it.
a sense of
I
like,
knew she was gonna say
what are you doing in our space? Get off.
The riders involved in the crash
off.
identified themselves in a social
Let
media
a woman
post.
be a woman. Look, they're like, yeah,
Of
we almost
course.
died. We're cool.
They're both okay, saying they accept the risk that goes along with stunt rides, and don't blame anyone.
They don't like how
The bike riders don't blame anyone.
You're not just risking
You're
yourself.
the ones to blame. All the traffic got fucked up because of you. And if the cars behind couldn't stop in time and ran over the gaggle of bikers behind you, you can't just. What's the risk you take? You're taking risks for everybody else. You're like being an unvaccinated driver.
Yep.
Motorcycle meetup
Look at
attracted
Pink
hundreds,
over there.
some from out
Get
of
worked
state.
up.
They
I
rode
get paid
throughout
for
the city
this.
all weekend. A YouTube
God, I
video
wish.
shows those dangerous stunts up close. Other video posted online from the loop shows hundreds of motorcycles passing through, even using the sidewalk to get around.
How many people's lives were put into danger?
Oh, dude, that would suck. To be riding behind that guy and just get taken out like that.
Yeah.
I would not ride behind the guy doing the stupid fucking maneuvers.
Right.
Her eyebrows look like commas.
Yes, that's Baby Delta Burke, the comma brow.
I'm always so
And
self-conscious
Illinois
about my
State
eyebrows,
Police say
man.
they were called to that fiery crash on the Stevenson, but by the time troopers got there, the scene was clear. Those riders were gone.
News at 10, Pinocchio signing off.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Jennifer Robinson. Is this guy's name Kennedy Expressway?
On the expressway,
That's a good name.
That it is one of the most.
So they call him at the truck stop.
I'm Kennedy.
Signing
off.
I went to school in that
Expressway.
area.
We are live tonight. Charlie DeMar.
Aw,
CBS
that kind of makes me nostalgic.
Charlie DeMar.
I went to college in that area, so it's like,
An even worse name than Kennedy Expressway. Charlie DeMar.
Charlie DeMar.
Like if he was a her, Charlie DeMar would be a good women's name. It's not a good male name.
Charles DeMar. You're like, that sounds more
Charles
DeMar.
Like Charles DeMarco,
Charlie.
I would give a pass to, but Charles DeMar, it's not even as good.
At least he's pretty.
Who cares about pretty? Pretty fades.
Hey, but cheekbones don't necessarily fade. Good bone structure, man.
They fade.
I like a
when they-
good skeleton.
Yeah, you'll
No,
make
I
it-
like- I
you'll
actually
make a good
love-
skeleton one day.
I actually love skulls. I love skulls. I think
sure you
they're
do.
really cheerful looking because, they're always smiling. I like it, because I'm dead inside. It's like, you got to be kind of cheerful about it, though, I'm like a really optimistic nihilist.
I
Like,
get it.
Nothing has meaning unless you give it meaning. Or else it has no meaning.
I get it. Everything
We're
has
all going to
meaning.
die, but it's okay.
We're not gonna die, guys. Especially if you give donos. You're gonna die. Give more donos so you don't die. Oh,
Unless you give us money. Oh, wait, did we just become a cult?
Yes.
Televangelist right here.
Skull
YouTube
theory.
televangelist.
Oh no. I'm taking questions for Janey and the pleb chat, and I'll relay them.
Oh, sure.
In
Yeah,
the pleb
yeah,
chat,
do
since
it, do
Janey
it.
can't read. Do a fart and make Janey die? Trust me, I'm like a crock pot over here.
Ayo.
I'm boiling over. I'm going to let one out that smells like split pea soup and sounds about the same.
If you give me something carbonated, I'll start burping.
Nah, I'm okay.
Actually, no. If I just get a little.
I don't have any carbonization. Are you thirsty?
Maybe
We
I
have
can make
water.
myself
Do you
burp.
want a water?
Actually, yeah, that'd be helpful. You should maybe
Helpful.
Oh wait, no! Don't leave me to fucking host on my own. Oh my god! Don't
it.
do that
The
to me.
fucking fridge is right here. You have 4 seconds to not fuck everything up.
I was gonna say something racist.
Yeah, that was 4 seconds.
Thank you for the water that makes me more intelligent.
It's Smart Water. Brought to you by Smart Water. Nihilism is for bearded men who look homeless. Janey is effectively the female bearded homeless man. She's a neckbeard
On my
in
Twitter,
spirit.
there is a video, a small video where when I made a bet with Twitter to spirit gum a mustache to my face, and so I trimmed my hair, like, because I was cutting my own hair. So I trimmed my hair and I spirit gummed a mustache to my face, and then I kept losing the internet bet, and so then I had a beard. So I do actually make a decent bearded lady, or kind of a Russell Brand impersonator. I kind of look like Russell Brand
Is that true?
with a beard. Yeah, I mean, you can look up the stupid. Actually, I think I
You
wrote
look
on my
like
phone.
Charles Manson with a beard.
Yeah, a little bit. And I also really look like my dad. Though the handlebar mustache was I like the handlebar mustache. I look more like Mario. It's like, it's me, Janey.
Interesting.
Don't beat me up.
I'm not going to. Oh, everybody's saying you're my lost son. Because the title is Billy the Fridge Lost Son. Janey Bell guest.
No,
They're putting the 2 and 2 together that you're my lost son because of the title.
Your lost sunshine, maybe.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
What?
Everybody like this stream. We have to get it up higher and higher. If you don't like the stream, then I don't like the stream. And if I don't like the stream, I don't like myself. And if I don't like myself, well, then we're all in trouble.
Oh, please. We both know you can't not like yourself.
Because I'm God. Billy, your son is beautiful. Thank you, the real Insignation.
Thank you. I make a bad son, though, because I'm a girl.
Young Mufasa says, I'm black, so all white people look the same, but they look the same, right? Yeah, they do look the same.
I do agree with something you said earlier.
What was that?
If you don't like yourself, we're all in trouble.
Exactly. Exactly.
The very fabric of space-time has been torn open.
Exactly.
If Billy doesn't like himself.
Y'all really enable that gun complex, huh?
I mean, I don't. I don't.
It's not a complex. It's common sense.
It is. Yeah.
It's common sense.
You see, you keep saying that.
Yeah.
Still a complex.
No. I don't need your armchair diagnosis.
Just don't argue with him.
I have my arms on the chair, too, so it'd be very accurate.
Exactly.
Don't argue with him about Martin Shkreli. That's all I can say.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
He's buddies with him.
Whatever hashtag controversial opinion.
He's buddies with him.
I just want everybody to know that my loyalty knows no bounds. My only vice is loyalty.
Let's talk about the Venom trailer.
All I ever wanted in this world is carnage.
Why does it like feel like the Tobey Maguire one was like just yesterday for me?
Holy shit, that was like almost 20 years ago.
Do you guys remember? No, it wasn't. It was not. It was not that long ago. It was not 20 years ago. No.
Yeah, 20 years
that
ago.
was the first Spider-Man movie. Holy
With
fuck.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, the Tobey Maguire
Yes, that was
one.
the first one, but the third one was when he finally like was doing
2006, so
Venom. That
15
was
years
way
ago.
further. Yeah,
It was 15 years ago.
that was
it wasn't that long. I mean, like,
It was 15
it was
years
the same
ago.
series.
I already no, please.
15.
It was the first. You said Tobey Maguire.
Tobey
I'm
Maguire
like, that was 20
will
years
always
ago.
be my Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire will always be. He's
Did you
ugly
like the
cry
emo
is so
Spider-Man?
good.
Like when
I
he
just
turned,
loved it when he would
started
like
to
did
be
his little spins and like the finger guns. Oh my god, just so
when
charmingly
Tobey Maguire
dorky.
turned
I love
into
it.
Venom, he started wearing like the black outfit.
Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. That second one was with fucking what's his
I'm not
face
going to do it.
as Doc Ock.
I'm not going to.
Oh, that
The
actor.
second one with Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus.
Yes, I love Alfred Molina. Oh, he's
The rumor
such
is
a
they're
good
coming
actor.
back for the next Spider-Man movie. All of them are going to be back.
Alan.
The rumor is that they'll all be back for the next Spider-Man movie.
Stop making the same movies
Snacking on bad guys.
Is this Tom Hardy?
Yes.
I am a predator. I am a predator. I need to be free. You have got
Dudes on the internet.
or you will get hauled off into Area 51.
That shriek.
You live in my body. You live by my rules. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Please let me fix it so I can play it again.
Nice.
You are a loser.
You are a loser.
Hashtag depression.
Yeah, like I remember.
It's just gonna be a metaphor for mental illness, you guys.
I remember when Spider-Man had the black outfit, and everyone's like, "Oh
And then-
shit, Spider-Man has a black outfit."
And it's probably
now.
gonna demonize getting help.
And that was late 80s. Spider-Man had the black outfit, and then it ended up like, oh, it's like an alien organism on him.
See, like,
It
so
came
my
out later.
stepdad collected the comics, like from when he was a kid, when they first started fucking coming out. He's been collecting comics for fucking ever. So I've had to listen to his fucking critique of every single fucking superhero movie that has like ever fucking come out, because of course he knows every single like fucking storyline. And it's just like,
Your dad sounds like a cool guy.
well, that's my stepdad.
Oh, your stepdad sounds like a cool guy.
Who listens to their stepdad ever?
I'll tell you what, that's how I knew what was going to happen in all of the Marvel movies. I already knew what was going to happen in them because they're literally just making movies out of shit that was in comics 20,
And they're
30,
making
40
the
years
same
ago.
ones now.
Yeah.
Just the same. It's all origin stories over and over again.
The only reason I ever listened to my stepmom is because I seen Pornhub.
To give you my story.
Do you have a
People
stepmom?
love Serial killers.
I think so.
Venus, why me? What's mine?
Is that Woody?
It's yours. And what's
That's
yours?
Woody.
I love Woody.
I'm so tired of these. Like, I love these actors. Just like, why just? Oh, it's so boring to me. It's so
Is it?
boring.
Woody-
It's so boring because I know what the fuck is gonna happen. I don't even have to read the comics because of how fucking formulated all these movies are. It's so fucking
There's no
bad,
such
and it
thing as
makes
boring
me want
movies, just
to
boring
vomit. No, there are boring movies.
Just boring
made
people.
for boring people.
You're a boring people.
It's mine.
That's hot.
The hand biting? That's what you're into?
Blood before, and that is not it.
The first movie I remember Tom Hardy from, he was the clone of Patrick Stewart. And he probably weighs like 110 pounds.
That's how much I weigh.
No, he's all tall and super skinny. And he's a clone of Jean-Luc Picard that the Romulans made to raise and like replace the real Picard with, so that they had like the captain of the Enterprise at their whim.
See, I know all the original series lore because I was a fucking nerd, guys. But I was like a nerd in the wrong time period, so I was like fucking watching the original series and like having a crush on fucking DeForest Kelly.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I loved him.
I don't know any of this.
Those big sad blue eyes.
That's
I know,
Dr.
right?
McCoy.
I don't know any
he
of
will
this
always
stuff.
be my bones.
I was too busy playing magic cards to
you
be
wanna
a
get
nerd.
boned by Dr. McCoy?
Ayo. Dr. Bone.
Here's the scene where Patrick Stewart meets Tom Hardy as Shinzon.
He's got the nose.
Yeah, they
He's
picked
got
him
the
because
nose.
they look alike. You know, they
Got the
look
fucking
alike.
nose, yeah. Not so much the chin, but the nose for sure.
Yeah. And they said the way they explained away the reason why they didn't look exactly alike was like Tom Hardy's character was like tortured in the Romulan dilithium mines.
Wouldn't it also be like if he was
So they started a program to clone Picard, and they successfully did that, and then they were going to replace Picard with the clone and accelerate his growth. But then the whole thing, because the Romulan Senate was so bureaucratic, they just scrapped the plan, and then they took the clone and were like, go make him work in the dilithium mines. So he worked in the dilithium mines, and if anyone knows Star Trek lore, Romulus is a twin planet with Remus, which are these like subterranean cave dweller race of people that were enslaved by the Romulans that work on the dilithium mines. Which, by the way, dilithium is the crystal that everyone runs their ships off of.
It's always a fucking crystal too. I don't know why people think fucking crystals hold
spice.
energy. They're just like fucking crystals. They're just rocks.
Fucking excited for the new Dune. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
I am so fucking excited. I saw it and I'm like, wow. Like, after this trailer, they would have to try really hard to fuck this up.
I have like a personal soft spot for it because I met Kevin J. Anderson, the guy who worked on the Dune novels after the original author passed away, like with his son.
Yes.
And Kevin J. Anderson is just like the sweetest guy. He's so fucking nice. It's just lovely.
Like,
and it was just the way that they did it was so great that they
when he died, Lord of the Rings died.
Yeah.
Like the Hobbit Middle Earth universe died. But with Dune, when the original author died, his son took over, and then his son appointed another author to like keep the fiction.
Yeah, that's Kevin J. Anderson.
One of the medicine men
Shout
that
out.
raised me was Brian Herbert's godfather.
Okay.
So my mom was a big fan.
And the other was a French hobo.
Are you fucking around? Like,
No, I'm not fucking around.
Are you fucking your mom?
What? When I say raised me, that was joking. It was one of the medicine men that would go camping with us when I was a little kid.
Really?
He was the godfather of
Brian Herbert?
Brian Herbert, yeah. He was like friends with Frank Herbert.
Live on Arrakis.
Ooh, that gave me the shiver. That's nice.
When the Iraq War was going on, people would always be like, dude, Dune is like symbolic of the Iraq War. There's a planet called Arrakis where all the spice is mined. Oil, man, oil. And we need to mine the spice from Arrakis. And there's a war going on to take advantage of the spice on Arrakis. Dude.
I just know about...
And then I'd buy my bag of weed and leave from that guy.
I just know about Dune because my mom's a nerd, too. We read a lot.
My favorite thing about legal weed is that you don't have to go to some dumb shit that has theories about Arrakis.
You know what the worst thing about buying illegal weed? The worst thing about buying illegal weed was like you were expected to like hang out with the person who sold you weed for like 10 minutes. Well, I guess if you're a girl, they'd probably try to keep you there all night.
Well, no. Well, my dealers were female, and we also like kind of worked together. So like, worked together, like did art together and stuff. So it was also like we'd be like hanging around, like talking about collaborations and shit, and like there'd be cats and a joint being passed around. Like it was chill vibes. It was good.
You had
lesbians.
You had to hang out for a while.
You had a scissor to get your weed.
You had to hang out for a while so it didn't look like heavy traffic, like in and out. That's the point.
Oh no, there'd be like other people and stuff too. Yeah, no, it was just a chill. It's just
the
a chill
point to
vibe.
hanging with
Just
the
good
dealer
stuff.
is that you're not in and out, so it doesn't look like you're trafficking things.
I don't know.
It looks
Maybe
like someone
like
came over for a visit, not just to come in and pick something up and leave.
maybe Midwesterners are just more friendly.
You know what? You know what? I hear you and your weird aggrandizing of Midwesterners. You don't know fucking dick about Midwesterners.
Oh man.
All right?
Well, having grown up in the Pacific Northwest, when I moved to Chicago, I mean, there were some significant changes. But there is like a certain like, at least honesty that Midwesterners will have. They're not as passive aggressive as fucking Pacific Northwesterners.
They lack the nuance to.
We're mean.
I'm kind of okay with that.
They lack
I
any
know,
sort
and
of
I hate
nuance.
it. You guys don't see the sun enough.
We're just mean.
I know, and I hate it. Like, I'd at least like, but like mean and like in a backhanded way too. But like, I can go around and like be really obnoxious in public. You know, like when I was being really obnoxious around you and like saying the C word and like making horrific jokes and like people give me dirty looks, but they're not gonna fucking say anything because they're pussy ass bitches who don't see the sun enough.
Is that true?
Thank you. Yes, I grew up here. Yes, it is true.
I am not from here. I am.
It is terrible.
I am a born and bred Midwesterner, and
Oh, see, we're gonna obviously have like some like very opposite opinions since we both grew up in the places where we like moved to.
Yeah. I grew up in Toledo, Ohio. Like,
that's a little, that's different too. I mean, I lived in downtown Chicago for like 5 years, so that was a little different.
Toledo is
graduation
like
on being alive.
Toledo is
Dude,
like
I had
America's
more-
Bethlehem.
I had more sketchy
Where
shit
Jesus
happen
was
to
born.
me.
Holy
AKA
Toledo.
Oh God.
Me.
I had more sketchy shit happen to me in fucking Linwood,
My
Washington.
mom was a virgin.
My
You
mom-
want a coney dog?
You want a dag?
Linwood is scarier than Chicago. There was only one time I ever got even close to being mugged in Chicago. I never had any fucking problems because you keep
what
your
area
head
of
on
Chicago
a swivel.
were you in?
Well, I was in South Loop for about 3 years, and then I was on the near South Side for like 8 months, and then I moved up to first way up into Boys Town, and then I moved like over more into Wrigleyville, and then actually when the Cubs won the World Series in 2016, I lived a few blocks away from the stadium, and it was fucking nuts.
Because I actually have ferries that go across Lake Michigan from Chicagoland over to like Kalamazoo and like those places.
Kalamazoo?
I kept wanting to call it an ocean because I grew up in Washington. I was like so weirded out by the fact that it was fresh water.
Fresh water, yeah. I grew up like right near Lake Erie. You know, I've flown over Lake Michigan from Chicago to Toledo a couple times.
I spent like 2
Chicago's a
hours in
great
Chicago.
town.
Yeah.
I spent 2 hours in Chicago, and within that 2 hours,
O'Hara Midway.
I got
raped.
O'Hara Midway.
I went down to South Side
There's two
Chicago
airports.
to the. I didn't go to the airport. I went through the fucking train
Oh,
system.
he was being.
Oh,
yeah.
did you come into Union?
I went from
Yep.
Toledo to Chicago to Union Station, and then
Toledo is like the link between New York and Chicago and the reason was Prohibition back in the day. The booze would get smuggled over the border from Canada into Detroit down to Toledo, and it would go like back and forth from Chicago to New York that way.
I had some guy
Lots of
drive up from
speakeasies.
Iowa.
Oh fuck yeah.
I had a guy drive up from Iowa when I was in Chicago, and he picked me up at the train station to take me to White Castle. And from the drive from the train station to White Castle,
Headquartered in Columbus, Ohio.
we pulled over.
White Castle.
We pulled over at White Castle, and from getting out of the car going to the White Castle, one guy came up trying to sell me chocolate bars. One guy trying to sell me country music CDs, and another guy showed up trying to sell me silverware. And they all looked like they didn't have a business license. Okay, and then
would you really expect them to?
And then we got in the car, and my friend wanted me to drive, and so I drove his car. And on the way we got in the car, we were looking for directions. We pulled over.
Drive, Bill.
He gets out of the car. Yeah, he gets out of the car. He kicks a bag of shit. And then somebody called the police on us for kicking a bag of shit that was on the side of the road.
A bag of shit.
And I got pulled over in
Was it
Chicago.
dog poop?
Yeah, it was like a dog poop. My friend just
Why
kicked
kick
it. I don't know. He was just fucking weird.
Oh, okay.
He just kicked this
So
bag
you're an
of shit.
accomplice to
Yeah, and then I got pulled over by the
bag
cops.
of shit kicking.
I got pulled over by the cops
And you're
because my
just trying
friend
to
kicked a
pretend
bag
like
of shit.
Bad
totally
blueberries.
innocent.
Bad
I didn't kick the
blueberries.
bag of shit.
You're an accomplice to
The
it.
cop was like, "What'd you do? Litter?" I was like, "No, we didn't fucking litter,
You're an
dude."
accomplice
So
to
you're
we gotta
so
call.
you're biased about Chicago. See, I only ever came close like one time to being like fucking mugged, and it was like when I just moved there, like a few months into moving there, like from a small town in Washington. So I had no idea what I was doing, and I was at a fucking Starbucks with a friend of mine. Like we had our laptops, we were studying, of course, and my friend goes up to the counter to get another coffee, and these two big dudes in trench coats come in, and one of them sits on the stool next to me at like the window
Did
bar.
they watch Boardwalk
Hold
Empire?
Hold up. One of them sits down next to me at the stool at the little counter, and the other is just standing next to him. They haven't ordered any drinks or anything. They're just standing there, and I'm just like on my computer, like do. I have no idea what I'm doing. I lived too close to Canada growing up, and I had my purse next to me, and I just see one of the hands creeping on into my bag, and instead of like reacting normally, like yelling or saying, "Get your hand out of there," I went, "Oh, excuse me, your hand is in my bag," and I moved it aside and I put my arm on it and I went back to working. And they paused for a second. The guys just kind of looked at each other, and the guy was like, "Sorry," and then they got up and left.
You weren't in Chirac.
I don't believe this story at all.
South Loop, there is a
sounds like a
Starbucks
Billy
on
the
Dearborn.
Fridge
There's a
fabrication
Starbucks on Dearborn
You weren't in
in
Chirac.
downtown on Printers Row.
You weren't rolling
If
with
you're a
Chief
Columbia
Keef in
College student, you
Chirac.
probably know about this Starbucks because you have to know where all the coffee fucking places are.
I know for a fact that Billy the Fridge
And that's
faked
where
a
this
seizure
happened.
in Starbucks.
That's where that happened. Right by Plymouth Court.
I'm glad that you had the wherewithal to not challenge him.
I feel so nostalgic. Dude, like, I had no idea. I just like whoosh.
If you wouldn't have had the
That was the closest I ever came. And then I just kept my head on a swivel and didn't like walk and look at my phone by myself at night. Like I just, stayed self-aware. And then I moved to Linwood, Washington.
Janey,
and
I don't
shit
trust
happened.
I don't trust your perception of the Midwest at all.
It's okay. I don't trust your perception of the Northwest,
Well,
so I think
you
we're
moved
even.
to fucking L.A. where nothing
I'm
is
not in
happening.
LA. I'm
at
in
the
Long
worst-
Beach.
Well,
Long Beach is its own little vibe. I gotta say, it's nice. It's weird. It's nice, and it doesn't get above 80 because I'm so close to the water.
BT Toast says, "Not cool, Billy. I have epilepsy. Why are you making fun of me? Why you gotta make this about you? It was my fake seizure."
All right, hold on.
Wow.
I can't believe you made this about yourself.
You guys see the ground here?
Selfish.
You can tell that I never actually seen a seizure before. I just flop around on the
He's
ground.
just trying to keep his gut
Which
from popping
Starbucks
out of the
is
bottom
this?
of his shirt.
This is on University District.
And by the way,
I was like, this Starbucks.
you can totally trust my PNW takes. Don't trust any of Janey's Midwestern takes.
Okay. Well, you can't find any good deep dish pizza west of the Rockies, though. That's the
I
only
can
thing.
make it.
Yes, please. Oh God, I would love that. I fucking love deep dish. I miss it so much. So bad, Billy.
And I'm Polish, so I make all the like Polish bullshit.
Oh, I miss the Wisconsin cheat, the Wisconsin.
Oh, dude, this is
It's
like
not
all
buffering.
glitchy.
It's a pretty bad.
That's a bad pause
I like
game.
this though. He's trying to like cover his gut. His gut's like popping out of his shirt.
While he's having a seizure.
Does Scott show up in this video?
Yes.
Because there's like two clips.
I hate this.
Scott shows up in one of them.
I should just play the actual video. Hold on.
The billionaire that I was.
I like how you call him my billionaire.
I said the billionaire this time,
No,
but yeah,
this
my
time.
billionaire. My billionaire offered
Why
me
do you-
$200 to fake a seizure
Wait, why do you call him my billionaire?
because he's my billionaire.
Can you guys see the ground here?
He used to pay me money to do stupid stuff like this.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
And then he got mad because it didn't look like a seizure. So I was like, whatever, keep your money, dude. I'm not doing it again.
Hire a better actor?
Yeah, maybe you should have
Pay me more, maybe I'll try harder
Where
next
is
time.
Scott? Where's Scott?
I don't know.
He was here.
This lady like, oh fuck.
I like how, yeah.
I'm about to be on a YouTube video. She like saw the fucking camera. I was like,
because
oh
your
fuck.
shirt would be like up to here, like up to your boobies.
Yeah. I had just gotten that shirt the night before. and
You're
it
like
was a
rolling
little
around.
small.
Oh, you shouldn't have gotten the new shirt, dude.
I mean, I live like this.
rolling around.
Look at that gunt.
Oh, the fupa.
Look at that massive
It wants to come
gunt.
out.
And then the one girl that bought it's like, are you okay, sir?
Oh,
Yeah,
good on
she
her
was a
for being
sweet pea.
nice. Shouldn't have been nice. Maybe she's just trying to shame you.
She said, "Are you okay?"
Where am
Where
I?
am I? God damn it, Billy.
She's moving like she was afraid you
Oh
were gonna
my
roll on top of her.
Yeah. She was like, "Well," she's like, "This is how I die."
This poor lady just like trying to fucking enjoy it. She's like, I only have 10 minutes
I said, "Gee
between my
willikers."
shift, and I just want to have my macchiato in peace.
Look at that gunt.
Oh.
Makes me want to Ralph.
Oh.
Hold on, I thought those were your balls hanging out.
They are.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm built like a tank.
Sugar, how'd you look so fine?
Shorty, how you look so fine.
Oh.
I think I'm all right.
I think I'm alright.
Yeah, I should be okay. Really? Yeah. I'll get some. I'm white.
God fucking damn it, Billy! God fucking damn it!
I'm Danish. That's why I'm pale.
Oh my I'm
I don't go out in the sun too much. I don't. I had
You
a
should have
donut
said,
here.
I'm
I
a
think
Danish.
I'm a
That
Danish.
would have been better.
I'm filled with cheese. I'm full of chocolate.
I want to edit this.
Sugar this morning.
Edit the script. We'll do it again.
I don't know if Scott comes in this video. There was a second
was here,
video.
though. I'll be
fine.
Yeah, Scott was across the street getting his getting some false teeth made so he'd have cat teeth.
That is so gay.
And then there was a second video where he came in from this day. On this day, I see clearly.
I mean, like, I don't have a lot of shame left, but I still have a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll change that.
I'd have to get
But
paid
we're
more.
already
I'd have to get paid way fucking more.
Matt Gates' sister-in-law.
Baby, I'm a gangster too.
Whoa, that is Matt Gates' future sister-in-law. Yeah.
Yikes.
She's not calling him a pedo behind closed doors. No, she's calling him a pedo on TikTok.
And this guy cares a lot about it.
So
What is
hold on.
Thanksgiving like at that?
This guy has too much free time on his hand.
Is her sister marrying Matt Gates or is
Yeah.
Matt Gates' brother marrying her?
No,
Why do we care about this?
her sister's marrying Matt Gates.
Oh fuck, that sucks.
I just want to see the court papers. I'm excited for that. Fucking hate TikTok.
Hello, whoever's gonna watch this. I just wanted to
Oh,
make
hello, whoever's gonna watch
like a
this.
follow-up video because while
follow-up
that
video?
other video was just like a short little humorous thing, there is so much more to the story.
She
and
sounds like Olive.
About like what I know about Matt Gates, and so
I
just
can't
wanted
even
to, like,
turn up the
come on
ends of
here
my
and kind
sentences like this bitch is
clarify some
doing.
things because it is definitely a serious situation.
You should make a new character that's all vocal fry, because that's a big thing now.
That's so bad for my voice, though. I'm actually trying to make myself not do it because it just destroys. You're just grinding your vocal cords together.
You should make a character that's all French fry.
I actually do. Well, I got some stuff in the works.
And I also wanted to share a little bit of my story and why I have the perspective that I do. First off, I just wanted to clarify, I now realize that I use the incorrect terminology. It is not pedophilia, it is epipophilia, which is being attracted to like post-pubescent teens in the age range of 15.
Thank you for the correction.
I don't think it, honey. I think it's like missing the fucking point. It's like people care more about the terminology used in the headlines of horrible things that people did rather than caring about the thing that actually fucking happened.
Nobody cares.
I also want to clarify that this is a very long story that I'm going to have to sum up very quickly. And I also want to put it out there that this is from my point of view.
I feel like
two
I'm
sides to every
editing.
story, and I acknowledge that.
I want to hear your
but this is
sister's
what I
point of view that's
experienced.
marrying him.
Why am I so
last
jealous?
summer when I was living in DC and interning there, basically, Matt had just started dating my sister, and he had a friend that I had met and kind of knew that was around Matt's age, like had a kid, had been divorced, and this guy kept telling me like, oh, Matt told me I should ask you out, like that we'd be great together, yada yada, and I would just make jokes and be like, haha, like I'm 19, like that's weird. And I just thought he was kind of joking, and then he definitely like started being more vocal and saying creepy things and being like, I had a boyfriend at the time. He's like, oh, when you break up with your boyfriend, let me know, and so you can have a real man. Just creepy stuff. And he later like texted me and was like, oh, sorry about what I said. I just wanted to get Matt off my back. Like, Matt told me I should ask you out, yada, yada, yada. So I decided to confront Matt about it and be like, hey, why were you telling your friend to ask me out, and like be like, that's just weird and creepy. So come Thanksgiving, when I finally had the chance to see him face to face,
Come Thanksgiving?
Sounds like the best Thanksgiving
Yeah,
straight up with him.
Asking about what their Thanksgiving is like. If this is an open tweet, I'd say it's come Thanksgiving more than the turkey's getting stuffed.
I bet it's gonna be a fucking passive-aggressive Thanksgiving. That's for sure.
Passover.
I was like,
Passover
what is up with this?
Passive-aggressive
Why did your friend say
That
this?
was
Very
bad.
much was like,
Yeah, Steve Hofstadter's going to love that, Jamie.
wanted to hear his side of the story, and he just immediately got so defensive, started yelling at me and my mom. He called me a narcissist, was just 1,000% gaslighting me.
He was gaslighting me. He said stuff I didn't want to hear about myself.
Yeah, that term is so overused.
Yeah, and also what's really funny is that like when people try to reference the like what it actually, they don't quite understand what it means nor where the reference comes from. Unfortunately,
Right.
which gas lamp.
Are you trying
which
to
is a very, very
Are you trying to
awesome
gatekeep
movie?
the term gaslighting?
Am I gatekeeping it, or am I
you
just trying to?
gatekeeping the term gaslighting?
In San
now?
Diego,
I don't know, am I?
There's a part of downtown called the Gas Lamp, and if you go up to Vancouver,
yeah.
there's the Gas Light, or Gas Town.
Gas Town.
Does Olive know Matt Gates is the bad? Yeah, I know he's the bad guy. This girl's voice is still annoying. I have a hard time editing my own videos because of how fucking awful Olive's voice is. I don't necessarily like doing it, y'all, but I've already committed to this character, so I'm in it. She has taken over my life.
Have to say, and he went full lawyer
It's
on
never
me, like,
too late
I don't
to
have to
change.
listen to you, I don't have to
Fuck
answer your
that.
questions, whatever. And as far as I'm concerned, someone who is innocent shouldn't be getting so defensive and literally being a grown man yelling at a 20-year-old girl. It was just beyond me.
Yeah, he's such a fucking
I want to make
creep.
sure I don't miss any key points, so I'm going to make a second video, so stay tuned.
I mean, if you just
So
look at
basi-
the evidence that's there, it's pretty fucking obvious. Like, he just, like, paid underage girls to fucking come fuck him and other dudes. And then, like,
Basically,
it was so bad.
Kinda
so
weird.
bad.
Continue the story after I had this
Kinda
encounter with
is an
Matt
understatement.
and just saw his character and the type of person he is. When everything came out about him, I honestly, unfortunately, was
He looks
not
like a
surprised.
cartoon villain.
And it wasn't just this encounter
He
I had with Matt.
does.
When I was in DC, I heard kind of through the grapevine stuff about him. You know, everything is hearsay, but just he had a reputation for prowling after college girls when he's
His
a grown
eyebrows
man,
say it
and
all.
to me, that's just kind of weird. And while that little video I made was such a minuscule thing and I know does not properly bring to light,
You mean the eyebrow Billy makes in every selfie he ever takes?
Well, like,
ever?
Matt Gates' eyebrows are both like that. And I swear, like, the more underage pussy he fucks, the higher they get.
My eyebrows are
like
expressive
Botox.
and inviting,
Right?
And they set a mood.
Sucks out their soul.
It's true.
No, it's kind of like a weird generic thing you do that everybody does.
No,
that you
I
think is
literally
cool.
have expressive storytelling.
No, it's really bad.
Mannerisms.
It's really
No.
Can you do both eyebrows, though?
You're
the whole
You
situation.
have absolutely no.
If I
you
bring
can't
some
tell me
attention
that.
to it,
I do, though.
so
You
people
have
are
none.
aware
I do
of
this.
what is going on and people can be held
None.
accountable. That's
I'm
my goal.
expressive. I have
You do this,
storytelling
And as
face.
someone who has personally experienced
because you don't have the facial control.
I can
I have a
ton of
storytelling
creepy old
face.
politician
Hold up.
men
People
hitting
work
on
for
me when I
years
was
to have the
underage
expressions
and
I have.
experiencing
I can
sexual
curl the
assault at
muscles
that
right here. Like,
I'm the only reason that this is not an audio only podcast.
I don't know why I can move
just
these
look
muscles.
at my face. You're so full of shit.
Age by people of power, it's just very disheartening, and I have zero tolerance for people like
Gonna
him.
get wrinkles.
And I think politicians need to be held accountable for their actions, and I'm tired of them getting away with this type of stuff. And I think it's important that we are just aware and
Yeah, that's why you said something when you heard him do creepy shit. Yeah, that's why you waited until now, until after somebody else called him out, after he got caught, to fucking say something. Now you fucking come out with the sketchy shit. Now you do it after fucking girls have been gotten taken advantage of. Now you want to do it now because then you can get fucking views, because now you can gossip and you can say the shit because you were behind the scenes, right? Because it's all about fucking you.
I agree.
I disagree.
Suck my
Of course
cock.
you did. No surprise.
You guys are on the wrong
By
side
the
of
way,
history.
Also,
eyebrow
fuck Matt
thing,
Gaetz
not
because
original.
he is such a gross fucking dude. He's so
You
fucking
wanna fuck Matt Gaetz
gross.
'cause of
No,
how
I
gross he
don't.
is?
He's so gross. He's so gross. He's so fucking
Tell me
gross.
how you really
I wish I could actually express more, but I used up all my fucking
Use your
creativity
facial
and anger
expressions.
on her.
This is a facial expression podcast.
Yeah.
The Facial Expression Podcast.
Yeah.
So let's do like how many is Billy pictures is he making the eyebrow? There's one. He's not making it here.
No.
Two. Three. He can't,
Nope,
but he's
both
too far
eyebrows up.
away. All right, he's not making
Nope,
it here.
eyebrows calm brows.
There, he's making it
he
there.
is.
He's making it
Wait,
here.
what about that one by the dwarf house?
I can't tell.
You can't tell?
He's probably
Okay.
making it though.
He's probably making it.
Isn't
Should we just
here-
assume?
Here's another. Here's another.
Are we still counting? Because I lost track.
I mean,
Somebody
here's-
keep me track.
I like
Somebody
this
count.
one because it's
Chat,
like
help.
always trust the fat guy with the food because he is a good cook. When we go to Korean barbecue, he knows what's up.
I'm good at everything.
Yeah,
I get no.
You look
credit.
like Chris Chan. You look like Chris Chan in that. I gotta say,
It's
you
generic,
do look like Chris
though.
Chan in that.
Like anyone can do that.
Then do it.
I'm doing.
Good job, Ben.
Hey.
Yeah, you guys.
What
are
is
great
it
at
though?
this.
Like you think it makes you look cool? Like
Can you
I
do
don't-
the other side though?
No, he can't.
Cause the other side I can do.
But he
Brow
does it
tone.
like.
Okay, now my forehead's starting to like.
Because I have beautiful eyebrows, so I want to separate them
I'm
from
gonna
my
wrinkle.
eyes. I have,
That's not
I have
why you
very,
do it.
I have deep eye wells.
You have no ideas
I have
for what to
recessed
do for
eye wells,
photos.
so I have to separate my eyes
You
from
have
my
no.
brow.
You've run out of ideas, Billy.
It's not true.
You've run out of ideas.
It's not true.
You're devoid of ideas, Billy.
I'm beautiful.
You have no ideas.
Well, let's go to
Billy
Ben's
I have
Insta
many
and see how many
ideas.
expressions he can make.
I have one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make
let's
a new
look at,
one.
Let's look at all your selfies that are out there.
I'll
your
do a new
top-down
one.
angled selfies with your shirt off, like, I'm
Do I
so
have-
cute.
do
I'm
I
so
have those?
cute.
Excuse me. Forget. Sorry, I was with my mom. I was with my
Top-down
mom.
angle one
I was with my
like
mom,
this?
so I've been
Yes.
saying excuse me.
That's my Ben angle.
No. You've got a bunch of them like this.
Ooh,
what the fuck are you talking
I'm so
about?
cute.
I am pretty cute. And I don't need the fake eyebrow trick to do that.
It's not
Oh my
a fake
god!
eyebrow
Wait, what's
trick.
that shirt? Wait, what the fuck? Why do you have your
Look at
hand on your
this.
heart with your shirt off? Hold up.
What, are you thirsty?
Hold up, scroll. What the fuck
Don't
is going
thirst
on?
trap.
What's the context for this?
I'm
as innocent as the day I was born. What the fuck, Billy? Why are you? Are you?
That's like an Onision.
I create
That's
content.
weird.
thing.
That's like
That's not weird. That's beautiful.
you're turning
You know how
into
many-
a thought. That's
you know
a
how many-
thought picture.
You know
That's
how many
a fucking
19-year-old
Insta horror
girls wear my
picture.
Instagram
That's an
trying to get
Insta
that
hoe.
Matt Gaetz money off
You
this
being
photo?
a fucking Insta hoe. You got an OnlyFans
Do you
now,
need
boy?
the
I do.
eyebrow when you have the no
OnlyFans.com/Billy
shirt?
the Fridge.
Why are you
I'm
doing
doing
the eyebrow
Oh
with
my
the no
fucking
shirt
God.
together?
The what?
The eyebrow with the
But
no
why
shirt.
is your hand
Looks
on your
good.
heart? Are you saying the Pledge of Allegiance?
Because I'm as innocent as the day I was born. Do you not read the caption?
But like,
Of thee.
there's just something about it that like
What's about
there's
it?
something wrong.
He sprayed himself with Aquanet.
It's wrong
and took
because
this
you're
photo.
feeling some kind of way.
It's wrong.
It's not your fault you're feeling some kind of way. That was
You look
by
like
design.
you're melting in this one though.
Beautiful.
Let's be honest. And you got like the thing, but like you're like melting.
I'm melting.
This is not a good photo.
It's a very
This is
good
not
photo.
A good photo.
It's
No.
a terrible
It's a
photo.
very
Yeah,
good
it's
photo.
not good. No,
It's beautiful.
It's not good.
It's beautiful.
You look like chewing gum.
I look like Chewbacca. It's beautiful.
No.
It is.
Nope.
All
Look
these
at
are
this one
beautiful.
too. Why do you do this? Why? Why are you a stroke
Also, like,
patient?
oh, I know what's freaking me out. You're not squinting when you're smiling. You're not smizing, and so then it kind of just you're smiling like a serial killer.
Yeah, I'm beautiful.
Are you trying to look like a stroke victim?
You look like a you kind of look like a mom in that. You just need like a glass of like a glass of wine, and then you'd be a mom.
I am.
Oh, Betty the fridge. Or would she be Betty the mini fridge?
Betty has respect.
Get you a girl who can
She's
do
got
the
style.
dumb eyebrow thing.
Betty has
again.
great hair. Betty has great
Get you a
makeup.
girl
I'm
who can
very
do both.
envious.
But my captions and my photos are just beautiful and genius, and I understand
You're
why
out
it
of
might
ideas.
fall on deaf ears with present company. But
I like how he called me out for doing the same thing, and then there was like literally a picture right there on the screen.
Yes.
Of like him doing it.
Yes.
I don't need high angles, Billy the Fridge. I don't need them.
I've seen
need
your
high
selfies.
eyebrows.
I definitely
I've
need
seen your
makeup.
selfies.
I don't need high eyebrows.
I am far more impressive.
Say,
Mine
but
are
I
in
just kind
art.
of wanted to make a little bit of a clarifying video.
This is
so
high effort.
Thanks for coming to this
And it
TED
doesn't
Talk.
even look that good.
That's all.
Maybe if she had spoken up a little sooner, there wouldn't be as many federal charges.
Response?
It was a week ago today that Capitol Police Officer Harry Dunn made this impassioned plea before the House Select Committee
This shit's so
investigating the January
serious.
6th riot.
I want to take this moment to speak to my fellow officers about the emotions they are continuing to experience from the events of January 6th. There's absolutely nothing wrong with seeking professional counseling. What we went through that day was traumatic, and if you are hurting, please take advantage of the counseling services that are available to us. I also respectfully ask that this select committee review the available resources, the services available to us, and consider whether they are sufficient enough to meet our needs.
When Officer Dunn pleaded with fellow officers to seek out professional mental health support if they needed it, we knew that 2 of the officers who defended our nation's capital on January 6th had died by suicide. Yesterday, 2 more of Mr. Dunn's fellow officers had their deaths ruled suicides by law enforcement. The news comes as former President...
Oh, Lord, can we please move to something else?
She
This
gets
is so
one
depressing.
mulligan. She gets one like pass card. You're using it on
is
this?
so sad.
All right,
so
all
sad.
Protection from the state or
No,
the federal
oh my God,
government.
Ben,
Many
why
who
is
are
it
facing
all
eviction
just the saddest shit?
may be
It's
wondering,
Friday
where do I
night,
go
homie.
now?
Oh my
Where can
God,
I afford to
wanted to
live?
go on DP and have a good time, and holy shit, this is sad. I'm trying way too hard to fucking come up
I'll
with
tell you
jokes
what,
here.
though, she looks pretty fabulous.
Oh my God, that is a good color in her.
Yeah.
But this is the only thing I can like make commentary. I swear to God. Oh my God,
To the
this is
recent
so
rise in
sad.
homelessness, particularly those
This is
who have no
sobering me
choice
up.
but to live in their car.
The moratorium, I think, was a
Give
bad
her a
idea.
cider.
to
Give me
begin
a
with.
dab.
Remember Brian Ward? In March, we introduced you to this Las Vegas man who chose to live in his van rather than racking up more debt during the pandemic.
There's a rental moratorium, right? And I actually took advantage of that for a couple of months. But then I realized that accruing more debt is just stupid.
Oh, see, this is
right?
why I don't
mean,
look at Twitter.
You know, I still managed to have other bills besides rent, so I gave up my apartment and decided to reside in my vehicle.
He is not alone. According to the most recent
Nomadland.
point-in-time homeless count, as of January 27th, more than 5,000 people were experiencing homelessness in southern Nevada. Clark County officials couldn't estimate how many of them are living in a vehicle, but say more than half don't have a shelter they can call home.
I believe that number is absurd.
That's Arnold Stock, the founder of Share Village, a nonprofit that works closely with homeless families and veterans. He says the county's homeless count is way too low.
I believe that number to be
way
at
too
least
low.
15,000.
Damn.
Plus another 15 to 20,000 for people that are at risk.
Share Village never closed for COVID, and Stock says he's seen Las Vegas's homeless population steadily grow during the pandemic, including the number of families forced to live out of a vehicle.
We have a lot of homeless families that are living in their car. How do you explain that to a child? What hope does a child have when they're living in a car that they're calling home and the dysfunctional state of that family?
Will someone please think of the children?
Yeah,
Ben,
I mean,
did you make this so like? Do you want me to cry?
Yes,
like,
we
holy
do.
fucking
Well, I'm breaking
shit!
you down,
This
and then
is not
eventually
fair.
Billy's gonna like evaluate all of your work. Like we're working up to it.
You said my name.
A lot of the stories you hear of successful people, they had these down moments where they were living in their car. So maybe we'll have a generation of like overachievers, like amazing
Pretty sure
people.
Madonna lived in her car.
So did Jewel.
There you go.
If you keep talking about sad shit, though, I'm going to make jokes that are so mean.
Do it.
And
I'm
stuff
gonna
that I
make
don't
pee.
believe in. It's terrible.
He's already made it. He's just releasing it at this point.
It's on
is extraordinary. We see it all the time.
He says life in the car
Have
is
fun,
better
don't
than
fall
life
in.
on the street, but not a life he'd recommend for anyone.
It causes physical harm. It causes psychological harm. It's incredibly demoralizing. A lot of what you see now are the romanticizing of poverty. There's nothing romantic about sitting in a car when that's the only place you have to go.
Stock is anticipating what he calls a tidal wave of homelessness. And if local leaders want to avoid that, he says they better start building more affordable housing.
It's a huge concern. There's no housing. I'm hopeful that the city and county have a plan, and North Las Vegas and Henderson need to really be ready for what's going to happen, because people have to go somewhere. Where's that going to be?
Ross DiMattei, 13 Action News.
Everyone, please like the stream and also throw us a couple bucks. Help us get to 50%. It's an uphill battle. Like, we make the goal every week. We've been making it every week for nearly 3 years now. The end of October will mark 3 years.
I will feel so fucking bad if you guys don't make it. If you guys don't, I'm gonna have to pay out of my own pocket and be like, no, I can't be the one who fucked this up.
We still have another episode tomorrow, so we have another episode, and you can show up for it if you want to, if you're free tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think I might be actually.
But
Hashtag Vape Nation.
who do we have tomorrow? Let's see. We have Andrew Rivers, who actually tours with your favorite comedian.
Oh, with Steve Hofstetter?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
buddies with Steve Hofstetter.
Oh, I feel so bad. I'm just really good at embarrassing myself.
What's
in front
weird
of
about
Steve Hofstetter.
what's about the tall, skinny gingers? Let's hear about this.
Oh, no. It's just so I just made the worst joke to him because my ex-fiance looked really kind of similar, like a younger, uglier Steve Hofstetter. And he's just gotten uglier. Ex-fiance. And so I made a joke that Steve Hofstetter was my ex-fiance, and then it didn't land, but I had committed too hard. And it was just really bad, and I totally embarrassed myself, and I made the worst fucking impression. No, he was busy. Because I was like, I'm so sorry if I made things weird. But I'm actually trying to do a little bit of historical research for his really cool arts foundation, Steel City Arts Foundation. So if you guys want. If you do have a lot of excess
he moved
income.
to Pittsburgh and tried to open something.
No, he did. So he's got it's a really cool church that has been renovated and such to have studio space, and there's space for artists and doing all sorts of different awesome stuff. You can check it out in Steel City AF, so it's Steel City as fuck, but it's Art Foundation, fun stuff. But I'm trying to help them out doing some historical research, because there's actually grants and historical building tax credits that you can have for buildings that are older than 50 years, and if they're younger than that, certain historical stuff, famous people lived there, architects built them. But it's actually really fascinating. I had a part-time job for a little bit this summer, working for wow, I'm just I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
go
going
ahead,
I'm going
go
on
ahead.
such a fucking tangent.
No, it's cool.
Working in the grant department for in the Office on Violence Against Women to basically I just took notes. I was high-level note taker, but it was really awesome being able to just be part of some sort of process to help people, because that's deciding who gets the grant funding money, picking who gets it. Oh, I have to go back to being a bitch now that Bailey's being here, but yeah, no, it felt really rewarding, and I like that shit. I don't know what that tangent started with either.
For Andrew Rivers.
But yeah, I embarrassed myself in front of Steve Hofstetter. I'm so sorry.
We'll have to put you on the couch, Janey. Sorry. On the casting couch over there.
Oh, God. Hashtag things I've never been on. Never have I ever. Oh, dude, I always win Never Have I Ever because I don't do shit. I've never done anything. I have a passport with no stamps that I've had for 2 years.
Never have I ever fucked a abusive magician.
Oh, I'd lose that one.
Abracadabra.
He was fun sometimes.
Yeah.
I want to reach out and grab you.
Fuck you, Matt. Gates.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't want to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Shocking images from our southern border show nearly 1,000 migrants surrendering to Border Patrol as a new report
Oh,
reveals
like you
border
fucking care, Fox
officials
News.
picked up more
Like you
unaccompanied-
bitches care. Can't believe they're even doing a fucking story on this.
I can't believe Biden hasn't shut down those cages Obama built.
Accompanied minors than ever before, with a record 19,000 in July. The numbers only fueling calls for Vice President Harris to be fired as the border czar, including our next guest.
Oh, God.
Former White House press secretary and co-host of Outnumbered, Kayleigh McEnany, joins us now. Good morning, Kayleigh.
Wow.
Good morning, Ainsley. Good morning. I mean, these numbers, it's crazy. These are children that are coming across our border without their parents. Kamala Harris, where is she in all of this?
She's absent.
I'll
She
take
is unserious
shit
about this
that won't
task
happen
of being
for
the border
2000.
czar. It's why it took her nearly 100 days to actually go to the border. And when she got there, Ainsley, she stood up and said, "We've made great progress." How can you say that when there is a 21-year high in encounters at the border, a record high, as you note, for the month of July with unaccompanied minors? This is a disaster. And
I
as
don't think
laughs-
she even knows what she's saying because she's like smiling and she's not really like feeling. You can tell, like, she's like smiling, like she's just reading off the fucking thing, dude. She doesn't actually fucking have any opinions on this. You can just kind of tell. This is a disaster, she says with a smile. Did you see that? She just fucking said that. Like, come on, guys. Like, it's just literally somebody else writing these fucking scripts and then they put a really pretty girl on and so then, you know, people will listen.
She was the press secretary for the White House.
Bitch, smiling when you say
Smiling
this is a
got her the
disaster.
job. She had to smile through disasters. She worked directly under Trump
When you want
as
to
the
be
press
taken
secretary.
seriously, it's like an incongruent thing with body language, dude. It's weird. It's like when people like, it's
When you want to be
inauthentic.
taken
It's fucking
seriously,
weird.
when you want to be taken seriously by the Fox News crowd, you got to be blonde, and you got to smile.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to be taken seriously by the Fox News crowd.
Maybe that's what you don't want, but she's here with the Fox News crowd, getting her street cred, smiling during a disaster.
And saying that Kamala Harris is going to get fired. You think Biden's going to be like, oh yeah, Fox News wants me to fire Kamala. Hey, get in here.
Thank you, Green Newfie.
Put in your 2 weeks.
I think we have the power to file Kamala. So in 2024, everybody, let's
Kamala?
vote to fire Kamala.
Oh, I thought you said file.
No. If I did, it was a misspeaking.
File her into the cabinet.
2024, we're going to fire Kamala. We're going to vote for Donald Trump again. Fire Kamala 2024.
about it. She says, "Well, I haven't been to
Judge
Europe." When
Judy for Supreme Court.
Blitzo says conservatives have switched on their Think of the Children. Switch now.
They only like fetuses.
Wasn't the entire like QAnon thing a Think of the Children movement? But it was like Think of the Children who are being boxed away and used for adrenochromes.
Oh, QAnon. Oh, QAnon.
It's about going
Damn
Poor
you,
souls.
life.
to the border. She
Gone
is
so
failing
far.
at this task. It's why she has the lowest approval rating of any vice president in the last half century.
The lowest approval rating of any vice president in the last half century. Wow, that's amazing. That's
approval rating from what source?
Since what? Spiro Agnew? Is that the last one? Spiro Agnew? Is the last vice president that had a lower rating? Was Spiro Agnew?
God bless.
Spiro Agnew?
Spirulina.
File Kamafa.
So I want to also talk to you about COVID-19. Yesterday, the president was trying
File
to address
cabinet.
the flip-flopping of the CDC and all of these ever-changing mandates or guidance. Dr. Michael Osterholm, he was a former Biden COVID advisor. He's saying the cloth masks are ineffective. Listen to this.
Subbed Hunter says this is
I like her top.
This is millionaires reading the news about millionaires in politics who are both on the payroll of billionaires, and then we throw in the professional e-baggers to talk about their reading of the billionaires from the millionaires. It's perfect. This is Inception. This is Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Know today that many of the face cloth coverings that people wear are not very effective in reducing any of the virus movement in or out. We need to talk about better masking. We need to talk about N95 respirators.
Here we go again. What's your reaction?
Well, that
Here
guy
we
probably
go
just takes his neck fat and pulls it up over his face, so that's probably really effective.
It works.
And the masks we've been told to wear are somehow now ineffective. And now we have to talk about N95 respirators. No thanks. We're in a different stage of the pandemic now. We don't need mandates. We don't need masks. People are getting vaccinated. But Ainsley, you know, I got to say
Isn't she in Florida right now?
Looks like Florida.
Yeah,
Right?
I was about to say, maybe.
Did she follow Trump down there? Was he like, you can stay at my house?
Just following.
He felt bad for her because she
Following
lost her
down.
job as White House press secretary. So he said, don't worry, Kaylee. You can come live with me at Mar-a-Lago.
Didn't everybody have that job?
Slap the belly like Kamala. Yeah, that's the problem with Kamala Harris's approval rating. Kamala Harris isn't slapping her belly.
She's not the Ugandan giant.
Unfortunately.
Nope. She's not managed by Kim Chi.
here. I was in the administration.
If Kamala Harris would have been managed under the tutelage of the great Kim Chi, then maybe she'd be president. She should fucking quit!
No, she can't be president because she's a woman.
With President Trump. President Trump got in front of that podium every day, flanked by a panoply of experts, the CDC, Dr. Fauci was there, Dr. Birx, and he looked the American people in the eye and took questions for nearly an hour. He made PPE available to...
The thing was, Sarah Huckabee Sanders was so fucking unattractive
oh, God.
that no one believed her bullshit, so they replaced her with this woman.
Not even just being attractive, she didn't have any enthusiasm. She didn't have.
The president did nothing wrong.
Yeah, she just didn't have any charisma or anything. It was a horrible press
I think she's
secretary.
running for governor of Arkansas.
Hope she gets it.
Is that where Boogie lives? Arkansas?
Yeah. Arkansas is home of Walmart headquarters.
Arkansas.
By the way, Billy, you missed the primary for mayor of Seattle.
Yeah, I know.
It's looking bad.
The Biden administration, he made the vaccine available. He made therapeutics available. Joe Biden was handed a pretty good hand of cards, and he has squandered it. And this messaging is...
Joe Biden was handed a pretty good hand of cards. Our economy was in shambles. Our system was shut down. There were riots in the streets. Like, he was handed a pretty good hand of cards.
That is not an exaggeration.
This is the worst hand of cards any president has been handed. And he's still not playing a good game with it.
Not that good.
But
better than Trump, though.
But to say he was handed a pretty good hand of cards is like saying that I handed him my new Magic the Gathering deck.
What is it?
With my Chatterfang Commander.
The Gathering
it's my
deck.
Chatterfang Commander. I didn't hand him that. He wasn't handed this
Nice
pretty
transition.
good Magic the Gathering deck.
It's a segue, you know.
He wasn't
we're
handed. He wasn't
broadcast
handed this deck.
professionals.
He was handed a pretty good hand
I'm
of
admiring
cards.
the quality.
I know. Look at this. Look at this operation. This is
Really,
a top.
it's so much more
You know what,
professional
Janey?
than mine.
The only thing that would make this the next level is if you wore a shock collar.
Amplify the mind says Billy. That's not even close to true.
I've seen it in practice, and I'm a little scared.
Would you wear one for like? Would you take one zap?
I think it depends on how strong it is, because like your
Let's do
neck is
10%.
really more sensitive
Let's
than
do-
like the rest of your.
Then put it on
Well,
your ass
I would
and
need to
shock
like
your
test
ass.
it
Yeah,
on
you
like
know,
my hand
Shock.
or
Put
something.
it on your
first.
thigh. Shock your thigh.
We had like Madison in here. She did it on her butt before. Yeah.
The audience
Put it on your
stands.
neck for 10%.
The audience stands a shocker queen.
They want it. They
Oh
want
my
it.
god! Well, you guys are so fucked up.
They want it.
Oh god.
Here, where's
Oh,
the little
God.
tootie?
There's a bug on this.
Oh.
There's a bug on your rolling tray.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I gotta crush it. Oh, sorry, I crushed it with the
Murderer!
incense.
You murderer!
Sorry. Oh, it did not look like it looked like one that was
Oh,
like
now
not
it's
a good
squirming.
one. Oh no.
It still has sentience.
No. Oh, nope, it's dead.
Look. Wow, it's nice to have a girl here.
What? Why?
Can you test the beep or like the vibrate?
It's so nice to be around people.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why I'm actually putting up with this shit? Oh my god, that is why.
Yeah.
I need to get out more.
That's why you put up with everything. You haven't had one good friendship
So how
in
about-
20 years.
how about-
We're the best you got, and we're about
Anyone
to
wanna be
shock you.
friends?
How about
We're
how
about to
about
shock you.
If we reach
Here, it's at
50%,
10. Put
how
this
about
on your,
Please help me make better friends.
put this on your leg. It's at 10.
how about 5?
Make sure the two
Can I,
palms
like-
on.
Five.
It's
Or,
at
like,
10%.
I don't want to test it on my leg.
We're testing it. Well, where do you want to test it? Put
On
it on
my
your body.
arm.
Okay, put it on your arm.
You're not gonna
Hold
like
the
it.
two prongs.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna give you a zap. You tell me when to zap.
Oh, so I'm gonna touch it to
Yeah,
my.
you just tell me
both have
tell
to
me when to
touch.
zap. Tell me when.
Alright.
Tell me when.
Zap.
Did it shock you?
Oh yeah, that's not.
That's not bad, right?
Brings the dollar.
Yeah. So let's turn it up and put it on your neck.
I don't know if I want to turn it up if it's on my neck, because on my neck it's like it's
Where
different,
do you want to
dude.
put
Oh
it?
God.
Shock collar brings the dollars, says Red Scare. Where do you want to put it?
Oh fuck.
You should put
Your
it.
butt.
This is a terrible idea. I guess I'll put it on my leg. I've got my tattoo
All right,
over here.
and then I'll just turn it up to a reasonable amount.
Okay, I don't.
Is it 100?
I don't trust you. I don't trust you when you
What?
say reasonable amount.
What's a reasonable amount to
don't
you? I'm gonna say 40%.
My leg is gonna like fucking spasm.
I'm giving
or
you.
something.
I'm
Ow,
giving.
Oh,
you,
I clipped my fucking skin. Ah, I'm
that's
wearing
without.
shorts.
That's
Ah,
without even a shock.
Fuck me. Yeah. Oh.
So here's what we're gonna do, Janey. Every $20 dono,
hip.
we're gonna give you a zap.
Oh shit.
It's going up by 5% each.
Okay, you guys. Oh, okay. Oh, please don't fucking put me in too much pain. If it's too intense, I'm fucking dipping.
You can,
okay.
you can stop. You can stop whenever you like. This isn't. This isn't like consent in South Dakota.
Okay, there definitely some fucking peer pressure going on here. Don't fucking Chris-chan me.
Of course.
I don't have dementia.
Christian?
I can say no.
Do you have a mom with dementia?
Mommy.
What?
Mommy,
Please stop.
I'm your special little girl.
Please stop.
Hi, Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
We have so much fun together.
I'm
We're
more
together.
just afraid because of like the surprise of it. Because I won't know when it's really coming.
You want to
So,
get
like,
over the surprise by just
It's
shocking?
more like if I knew it was coming, I think it would be like it's like easier to deal with. But it's like the surprise, like pain. Even if it's not a lot of pain, the surprise of it is really more
love
of like
that.
what freaks me out.
That's the best part.
Oh, but I'm gonna like fucking. Oh, I might if I
gonna pee?
scream though. No, I'm not gonna pee, but I might squeal like a.
Yeah, it's okay. The squealing's all part of the process.
Or scream.
Help us get to 50%.
I got a high pitched fucking. Oh god.
You guys, until Janey taps out, every $20 dono is gonna
You
give
said
her a
25.
zap.
You said 25. You said
Did I?
25. Yes, you said 25. I swear to
Okay,
God, you said 25.
25.
You guys have to shell out. I swear to God, if you're gonna put me in pain, you have to shell out.
$25.
I am worth
and we'll
more.
zap her.
I am worth more.
$25.
Why am I only worth 25?
That's
well,
not bad.
To be fair.
I know, Grant. I know. I should be. No, I get it.
One day you'll be worth $1,000.
Oh.
Until then, we got to get some $25
Maybe one day I'll be
zaps
monetized.
in. Exactly.
Send them in.
The shit I subject myself to for attention.
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, by the way, Janey, for being a wonderful guest tonight and letting
We
us
start
put the
right now,
shock
though, with the
collar
quest
on
for
you.
accountability.
Chill, Ari.
For a $25 dono, we'll shock Janey.
Stark testimony is sinking in across the nation. Meanwhile, one of Donald Trump's most
I don't
intense
want this. Hold on.
Somebody said play King Cobra.
Yeah, that's
for
exactly
me.
right. There's a lot of
This guy's
arguments
about to drive into the lake.
both sides here about whether or not to begin constructing Hunter Lake.
You love lakes?
From the city side, they argue that they need a backup water source.
No, you can't. No.
Amplify the mind. That was not
a super chat.
That was not a super chat. It's got to be through Streamlabs, but because you did do a super chat, we're just gonna give Janey one quick little
Going
zap.
forward, no more super
Gotta be
chats.
Streamlabs, guys. Here's Janey. Did you feel it?
You didn't do it yet.
I know.
I hate the. Ah! Oh,
There
that
you
hurt
go.
a little bit more.
That hurt a little more?
Yeah, it's because it's.
Should I turn it down a little bit?
I put it on my tattoo. That was a bad
Nice.
idea. No, because it's like.
Should I turn it down a little bit?
That was a little ouchy.
You want me to turn it down a little bit?
Ouchie.
I'll put it to 30, okay?
I think it was like too.
I'll put it on 30. You know what? It's $25 dono.
Should I like wear like? An
Oh,
arm?
there's one right there.
Zap her. Zap her. Now. Zap her. Everyone help. Keep zapping her until there's a controversy and the show goes viral.
Yes.
Here we go.
Zappa. Zappa.
Oh my god.
Zap her now.
I don't even know the kind of yells I'm gonna make, guys.
Get her. Get her. Get her.
That was for a $25 dono. Every
not a whole lot of pain.
$25 dono,
Pretty good.
Jenny's gonna get a little tickle.
This is funny. Oh, but then like also like this slight endorphin rush that you get from the slight bit of pain and shock is pretty fucking great. I could get high off of this.
It's pretty good.
Those
Don't-
neurotransmitters.
Don't get high off your own supply.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
When's it coming?
You're fucking
I already hit her.
sadistic
Oh, did you already
fucking.
hit her with it,
Your
yeah.
fucking
Oh.
sadistic fans are
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah, I already got her.
Yeah.
She's gotten 2 zaps now on her leg and 1 on her arm.
Here's another one.
No,
Goose juice.
Goose Juice wants to know.
Can Janey help me find the bean?
Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's the bean? What? Where's the bean? We're gonna find the bean.
Never been there.
Oh my goodness. Jenny told me a moderately racist joke today.
What was it?
Oh, it was about my ex-fiance and his new girl. He's dating he's got some new girl in Mexico, but she's got a kid, so I said that he's literally eating some guy's leftover refried beans. As in, you know, I fucking hate him. He ruined my life. So
Yeah. And then when I called her out on it, she updated it to say, okay, then she's a thought tamale.
Yep,
I
thought
said,
tamale.
That's much more appropriate.
Thought tamale
much
is
more
pretty good.
appropriate.
100% for 100.
Oh my God.
It was a pleasure.
Zacaneo.
All the way.
No. Hold up.
All the way.
It's
I
just
need a
one.
second. Holy shit! I fucking okay. Can you
got
please
this.
give me a warning for this one?
You got
please?
this, yes.
Can I
I'm
get
going to do a countdown.
Oh, thank
I'm
God.
going to do a countdown for you. Just got to get it up to 100 first. This is probably should have went the other way around.
Wait, what? This is not proportional, though. This is not proportional,
No,
though. If
no, it's not.
$25
It's
is
not.
for like 5%, then 100 is not going to be 100%.
I gave you 25% on those. Fuck me. So I'm going to count down from 5, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was it.
Is that? Did it go off?
Yeah, it did.
Huh.
It's because I wasn't shocked.
No, that wasn't touching.
I guess I have a higher pain tolerance
All
than
of
I
us
thought.
need to work together to reach this goal.
You're feeling this?
I am.
You're sick. You're sick. What's
I have
wrong with
tattoos.
you?
Well, because you didn't surprise me.
I hate this. I hate
It wasn't,
this all.
Billy. It wasn't shocking enough.
Move it to somewhere else.
I know.
It wasn't shocking.
Okay, so 100 sucked. 100 was for shit. That was 50. That was way better.
Give it to me.
Nah, this is my toy.
Oh wow, that left me a little mark.
It
Though.
will, it will after a while.
Oh shit! So I'm gonna try to like move it every once in a while
That's
because
smart.
I have some sensitive skin.
That's
Yes,
smart.
already left me a little. I gotta switch legs. Actually.
You got this. You got this,
Oh,
champ.
fuck.
You're doing great.
Why do I wait? Why haven't I stopped this yet? Oh god.
Because you're doing well.
Can you guys give me some fucking attention on the internet for this? For the love of God.
Yeah, everybody
Everyone
go
subscribe
follow.
to Janie's channel.
Olive
Subscribe to Jenny's
Gardens.
channel, Olive Gardens.
With
I don't
Ys
know,
instead of
assume we have a
Is.
link in description.
And a Y instead of wow. Oh, that left me a good mark. Ow. Okay, the mark hurts. Oh god. See, it's the shock. It's the surprise.
Well, I'm really glad
You
that
should
we
have been
found.
like 5, 4, 3, 2, zap.
Well, that got you to
I'm-
fucking
I'm-
40.
I'm a
I was
sweet-
actually expecting you to do it earlier.
and that's why
5,
I
4,
wouldn't do
zap.
that. I'm a sweet boy.
No, boy.
Is it on
Oh,
again?
it just
Is it
keeps
all?
going.
Is it all on again?
Yeah.
It's it's still at 100%, you
No,
asshole.
it's at 50.
You put it to 50. Can you go back to 25?
Yes,
Jesus
I go back to
Christ.
25.
I'm gonna fucking break my voice. I'm not losing my voice because of this.
Yeah,
oh
you
my
can't do
fucking
that.
God.
It's back at 25
Holy
now.
shit, that left a mark too.
It's back at 25. 100. I don't know what was up with 100. 100 sucked.
Yeah, I don't know what was going
the
on there.
surprise. And you know what? Maybe it was just enough of a
It wasn't
of
touching
high
enough.
enough pain where I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think so. You're sick.
Just a bit of a brat.
I love this show. Best show ever.
Good times. Think guys, we're getting us 51.79% of the way to our goal.
Out and more space for recreational activities.
For those of you who think
But
we're
for water rights
exploiting
groups-
Janey for content, we're
She
not
has to
exploiting
be
her.
on.
I bought her a grilled cheese sandwich. That's payment for all of this.
It was a.
I love it.
It was a good.
Here
It
in
was a
Springfield,
good
they
grilled
argue
cheese.
that it's a waste of taxpayer money and it'll destroy
That was a
thousands
waste of that
acres
guy's
of wildlife.
truck money.
It'll destroy.
Oh, damn, here's another one.
Fuck me.
Z.
That was a good scream.
Oh my god, I would like to mark too!
You want me to turn it back up to 100?
Oh my god, they're all fucking leaving marks. Holy shit. I had to switch it to my arm at some point. Oh my god, I'm like dizzy. Holy shit, I screamed so hard I got a head rush.
You're a dizzy princess. Like Disney, but dizzy.
A little ditzy, huh?
Ditzy princess.
Ditzy princess.
Oh,
Good
God.
times.
I can't find her YouTube. Can somebody drop the link to my
Yeah.
YouTube in the chat, possibly?
Yeah, let me find
Olive Gardens with Y's instead of...
Drop,
thank you.
Drop it in the chat. We're going to find it.
It's some
and put it in
weird
the
spelling,
chat.
and YouTube algorithm doesn't like me, so... Yeah. A lot of autocorrects. A lot of
Luckily
Janets
for you,
instead of
you came
Janes.
to a channel that the YouTube algorithm loves.
Yeah, exactly.
Likes you guys more than me. I think you and Jeff Holiday are the only reasons why I still have like over 1,000 subs.
Yes.
Barely hanging on.
Yes.
Bless
Yeah,
you
where
for
is
dropping
it?
that link.
Where's the link?
You are
there
I'm
it
going
is.
to
You
go
are an ethereal
spam
being.
it in chat now. Everybody, go
Thank
to
you
this
for
link.
giving me attention after
Go to
putting
this
me in
ridiculous
pain.
link.
I just like making people laugh.
YouTube.com/stupid link because somebody didn't get their custom URL.
I do have a custom URL. It's supposed to be Olive Gardens,
Sure
but it
as hell
always
isn't
goes like
showing up
correct.
for
If
me.
you type it in Olive Gardens, it does it, but then it like goes back to the fucking thing. Yeah, I know, it's obnoxious. Oh, YouTube. Oh, YouTube.
Here we are waiting
By the way,
for 25.
Adam from Your Movie Sucks got their strike removed, but we
Nice.
still are sitting on a strike. Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
fuck.
Red Scare.
Hey, you missed my last dono where I said all of us need to work together. 2 zaps and also sub to Olive Gardens.
My ass is sweating. Fuck. I know there's another
It's so better than
coming.
your neck.
I know there's another coming.
Is it pretty good? You having fun? You know, if you cry now.
Oh man, no, I can't cry on purpose.
Yeah.
Only on accident.
We're doing very well. Everything's going fine.
Best show
Quality
ever.
episode of Drunken Peasants podcast. We have our good friend Janey Bell live in studio.
It's got a nice ring to it.
I think we should change your name to Janey Zap.
That has a ring to it.
Pass.
Pass.
Why?
Because
You
Janey
were saying,
Bell's
why is she
awesome. I wouldn't
spurging
even
out?
fucking. Why am I spurging out? Because I got the shock
Yeah.
collar in my fucking thigh.
In case
That's
you don't,
terrible.
in case you need some context, we have a shock collar attached to Janey's thigh
I don't
right
think
now,
I can lift up my.
and it's blasting her. It's,
Oh no!
careful there.
It's
You
high up. It hurts.
we
yo.
don't need a
Not
lip
safe
slip.
for YouTube.
Yeah, no. Well, I am wearing pants. They're just short. They're short pants. They're shorts.
Short pants. Short pants. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna put this around my arm because I bet everyone wants to.
Your
fucking-
arm?
You gotta move it again.
I was gonna put it like up here or something, so that the audience can see when I get shocked and watch my arm
Nice.
flail.
Nice. I wonder if it'll tighten around your arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
what I'm
I do have these
wondering.
really I got these little skinny arms.
Yep.
Might just want to
Stubby,
move it to
skinny
your
arms.
neck now.
Yeah, maybe one of those right now.
You're such a fuckhead.
I'm a sweet boy.
Maybe you might want to do. I mean, Onision did it right.
Onision.
Need more money for the.
You've been
that.
on my thigh, girl, like a zap. Onision.
You guys are so fucked.
We're just the
You guys
sweetest
are so
boys.
fucked up.
We're just the sweet boys. This is the Sweet Boy
We're the
podcast.
sweetest boys ever.
Welcome to the Sweet Boy podcast.
We're sweet. We're sweet boys.
Blazer Dude
Even
89 says
Lacey
she's
Green
way
says
too
we're sweet
dramatic.
boys.
That's the best part. You get to be dramatic when you're being shocked.
Dude, you think I'm not doing this on purpose?
She's got
Are
a
you
pass.
fucking kidding me?
She's got a pass. She's being
You
shocked.
think I do this all the time? Hell no, I don't have the energy to do this all the
This is the
time.
time
you
you
know how much
bring up
work
your
it takes just to fucking.
dramatics.
Oh god, yeah, no, it takes so much fucking
so
energy.
much- takes so much work to roll out of
It's so much
bed.
easier to be boring.
Oh my god. It's so hard being me.
It's so hard being this charismatic
It's so
all the
hard.
time.
to say goodbye.
This is
wanna see
terrifying. I
Einstein
keep
hair
looking at
levels
this
or
and I
shocks?
don't want to fucking. I don't want to put it back.
Next $25 dono, Janie's just taking it to her neck.
She's working on it. She's trying to get
Yep.
it sized for what, your neck or your arm?
We help
Don't
her.
want to do it. I don't
You
want to
don't?
do it. I'm like terrified
There
to
it
put on my
is. Oh,
neck
no,
because
that's
of how
fine.
sensitive it is.
Ric Flair chops.
Oh.
I don't think Janey. Do you think Janey? Could you give chops?
Can you like give like a and like woo go woo after each one?
Like, are you good at chopping somebody with your bare hands, like slap chops?
It's like a whack.
I got these.
She hurt her fucking
I
hand.
got these little Trump hands,
Yeah,
man.
she got
They're
little
presidential
hands.
She
size.
got
I'm
little
gonna
girl
hurt
hands.
myself.
There's like the only way I think Janey could do.
She'll break her hand.
Yeah.
Like I almost think like if this was a tiny bit longer, it could almost go around my waist.
It could.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, the only way Janey could inflict any sort of pain on me
She'd break
is
her hand.
going by way of the heart.
I feel like I've really fucking.
And I can't. And
She is a heartbreaker.
I can't let
just,
that
like,
happen.
Have I
Yeah.
given up like completely if I put it around my neck?
There
I
it
feel
is.
like this is like the point of no return, right? Like if I fucking put
This
the shock
is-
collar on my
you're
neck,
in the
that's the
studio.
point where it's like
You watch.
I can't go back.
Hello,
like,
darkness, my
I had
old
my friend from my hometown.
We got a
here.
shock on deck,
Dude,
so-
I remember you were here. Like,
Yeah.
we had my buddy from like my hometown.
yeah,
that
and I
were
watched
zapping-
you guys zap pizza out of his fucking mouth. That was fucking horrific. Holy shit, he was so drunk. He was just like,
And then we took him to the Goose later.
oh my god, and then he got more drunk. Just you guys are so terrible. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We were
Oh,
sweet
and then
boys.
didn't you guys do like the dirty butthole test too? Wasn't that the same night?
Was that the same night?
That was the
Yes,
same
that was
fucking
the
night.
same
And I was
night.
like,
That
I'm
was
not
the same
participating
night.
in this.
We all sat down.
The two
on a
youngest
clean-
people in the room were like,
Well, it
no.
all started because Jeff Holiday said he had the cleanest butthole.
And he had the
the
dirtiest
least
His
clean.
was the only one that left a mark. I think it was probably just like sweat or something.
Even
Oh,
Joe's
Christ.
wife Stevie.
Yeah, Stevie said that hers.
We all did it. We all
yeah,
did it.
Joe, you and I
so
left no mark. Jeff had like a little butt mark from like sweat. It wasn't poop or anything. And then Stevie somehow made the paper smell like potpourri.
Yeah.
Cheater. Because we were all
I
sniffing our
remember
butt
being
paper.
surprised when like Stevie did it, like put her bare ass on the white paper. I was like, damn, this caught on. It's like sweeping the nation now.
We were partying at Castle Grayskull.
It was.
Ass is dust to dust.
We were like, hey, let's all put our bare asses on white paper and see who leaves the most poopy marks. I will
swear to
argue
God.
Jeff left the biggest poopy
If you
mark.
guys do, if I don't get fucking internet famous, it's I need to take off my metal necklace, or that is not going to be fun.
Maybe.
Maybe
not fun.
I'm really glad I thought of this before.
I do think you'll have a nice video. You could clip all this on your page.
Oh, I'm sure
put
somebody
it on
will.
Put it on your YouTube.
Sure fucking somebody
clip
will.
all this for your YouTube and have Olive saying about how your roomies has to go exploit herself
They
to
need
make
to
rent.
drink kombucha.
Need some kombucha.
I love kombucha.
You're gonna
actually.
see just the
You know
most,
what, though?
just the dirtiest. I'm not. You're gonna see some
Kombucha?
grumpy Janey, especially when. Can you is it down? Is a little bit lower now? Like, can we have it down?
Yeah, it's on your neck. I'll turn
it's
it
on my
down.
fucking neck,
I'll
and
turn
I
it
haven't
down.
felt it on my neck.
When I have a stomach ache, kombucha does actually help my stomach ache a lot. I'll be honest. Like
puts the collar on
I am
its
literally
neck.
so sensitive to alcohol content that kombucha, it makes me sick.
you got to make sure both things are touching.
Why the tiniest fucking neck?
Yeah, I know. I thought that was gonna.
Tighten it.
She has a little neck.
There's oh god.
She has a very little neck.
That's the dog collar for like a pit
dainty.
bull
You
or a
could
Great
easily
Dane.
strangle her with one hand. Everybody.
He did that. You fucking grabbed me by the neck in the party store and fucking scared the shit out of that
It was
poor
the party
worker.
store.
You could easily strangle Janey with one hand.
You guys are terrible. Okay, that don't. Somebody. Oh my god, taken out of context, that sounds so bad. Okay, this is literally as tight as it will go.
All right, just hold it there.
Okay, wait. I
Hold-
think it's.
hold them-
It's sitting there. It's sitting
Yeah.
there now. I'm a little. Okay.
Is it connected?
Both of them have to be touching.
Yeah. Do you feel like they're touching?
It kind of feels like they're touching.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You didn't feel anything,
Oh,
did
I
you?
got it. A
Oh, you
little bit.
did-
I
you
got a
did-
tiny bit of that.
There you go.
Yeah. It wasn't touching enough.
Yeah, I had to put it on the side of mine. I have such a tiny fucking neck.
Tiny neck.
5, 4.
She only gets one shock. There was only one payment.
Ben? You sadistic fuck! Shell out $25, bitch!
There's only one. Should we try and find something to stuff your neck with so it's tighter?
My true nature's coming out. I'm really a cunt.
Ben, can we put these paper towels behind Janey's neck so that it's tighter?
No,
You
it's
wanna
on
slide,
the side
you
of
wanna
my
slide
neck.
this up in your
It's
neck?
on the
Oh, it's
side
good
of my
now?
neck
It's good now?
I'm at, oh my god, I
was
think I
gonna
need some
start
water. I'm like
stuffing
dizzy.
the
Holy
collar
fuck.
so it shocked you right.
You guys are such fuckheads.
We're awesome.
Oh my god, you guys better fucking get me some views or some shit. I'm not even monetized, and
Do
this
it for
is
the
how
views.
desperate I am for attention, y'all. And you know what? I'm an award-winning writer.
Yeah.
Doesn't that suck? That does not mean anything.
I didn't mean to do this, but hold on. Here we go. All right, here we go.
No.
We got to get another dono. We
No, you
can't just
shouldn't have done
shock her
this to
for
me because
free.
now everybody can see how
We're not
terrible.
shocking her for free.
Yeah, no, fuck you, Ben, and now everyone can see how terrible my skin is. Fucking go back to the
Somebody
store
sent a
fucking box, bitch.
$25 dono so we could take advantage of this gigantic screen.
Doing me so dirty. Come on, man.
To make me
You look wonderful.
Don't do me dirty.
Your hair looks nice.
Don't zap me for no
$25.
reason.
Yeah, we're not zapping for no reason.
Fucking take us to like a clip or something at least. God, oh my god, this is. This was.
Need a
Maybe this was a bad.
Next $25 dono, we'll get the big screen going and we'll have a little shock experience.
From that bizarre scene on a
I've made a
Frontier
huge
Airlines
mistake.
flight, where flight
No, this
attendants
is
strapped an
beautiful.
unruly passenger to a seat with
They
duct
taped this guy to his seat.
This is why I fly Alaska.
He grabbed the titties of like the flight attendants.
Yep,
and
and
then
he was super
punched
drunk.
this guy, and this guy was like, "No,
And
no."
then he said like, "Do you even know who my dad is? My
Yep.
dad is a millionaire or
What
some
a
shit." I know,
pussy-ass
right?
shit thing to say.
If your
And then
dad's a
all those
millionaire-
fucking flight attendants, the whole crew got fucking suspended.
Yep. They should have gotten awards.
Because the customer is always right.
He grabbed tits and fought somebody?
Yep. The dude that's holding him down right now, he punched that guy.
Wow.
The attendants assaulted a third. Will Reeve has the story. Good morning, Will.
I hope she pressed charges.
By the way, that's Christopher Reeve's son, and
Huh.
he showed up on the news in his underwear during COVID.
Good morning, George. What a wild
so pretty.
situation. The man had
I mean, he kind of looks like his dad. His dad was prettier, though.
allegedly been
Yeah.
drinking. The video
It's
of the
Christopher
incident
Reeves.
is quite shocking. At one point, there's a thrashing physical confrontation. The largest flight attendants union in the country is now speaking out against Frontier Airlines and how it handled the aftermath of this, just the latest incident in the sky.
This morning, fallout
He got
growing
hit. Dude, he got hit with a hard right there at the beginning
from
of the
this
video.
disturbing flight fight, ending in a passenger
I love this.
wrapped in tape. 22
Help! No, you're an asshole.
22-year-old Maxwell Berry now facing charges.
Maxwell. Of
accused
course he's a fucking
unruly
Max.
He's a
behavior
Berry?
on a Frontier Airlines flight from
Is that my
Philadelphia
cousin?
to Miami
Oh,
Saturday.
Frontier.
Mighty Max Berry.
Police say
My cousin is Billy the fucking fish. I'll grab all the titties I want.
Berry had been
That's what he was
drinking and
saying.
groped two female flight attendants and assaulted a male flight attendant. Berry seen here swinging at the man trying to restrain him.
He started raising
He's succeeding.
his voice and cursing, and then I realized that he was drunk.
He very angry.
The flight attendants
He fucking
trying to
handled
get
him,
him
though.
under control.
Damn.
duct taping
Got
him
him.
to a seat.
I only saw nuns do this to first graders in Catholic school.
Or siblings do it to other siblings.
The passenger who shot this video saying the crew did the best they could in the situation.
They were very professional, in my opinion. They had to restrain him because he was a danger for.
When you're up in the air like that, martial law has to reign supreme. Like when people are acting that way.
They didn't have an air marshal on. So not
Right.
every flight actually has an air marshal. But it's like most flights, but not every single one. And yeah, but like there's nowhere to go. And you know these fucking just like being drunk too.
He's
Oh, so
assaulting
bad.
people.
Yeah, it's like he's assaulting people, and like they're just trying to do their fucking job. They're not necessarily trained to fucking take somebody down like a security guard does.
I like how they handle them.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a first
fucking,
grader.
like,
They
fucking
taped that
pros,
woman
yeah.
down like a month or two ago, right?
I don't remember that,
Yeah, there
but
was.
I think I heard of
This is a recent string
didn't
of.
she like bite somebody or something?
Yeah, I think she bit somebody. It's a
Yeah.
recent string of taping people down.
Well, maybe it's more people freaking out so much that they have to be taken.
Other
down.
passengers or himself.
Berry, arrested upon landing, now faces 3 counts of battery. But the airline under fire this morning for its
Frontier.
handling of the crew members involved.
Yeah, so if this dude's dad was a billionaire, why the fuck is he flying Frontier Airlines?
Yeah, he
Right,
must
and
not
in
love
like,
you.
and not even in like the very front. Like he's in the
Right.
fucking back in the
I don't even know if there is
cheap
first
seats.
class on Frontier Airlines.
Dude, I
it's like
know.
Spirit.
There's nobody worth their merit has ever flown on Frontier.
Saying in an initial statement the flight attendants had been suspended pending further investigation,
Boo!
claiming proper policies for restraining passengers had not been followed. Amid backlash from the union representing flight attendants, the airline revising its language to claim the employees are on paid leave.
Paid leave, yeah.
This caught-on-camera fiasco is just another in a spate of incidents with unruly passengers this year.
What do they
In its new
expect?
weekly report, the FAA counting more than 3,700 such incidents since January 1st.
We have a problem. We have a secondary pandemic going on in America, and
Idiots
it's
on
mental
airplanes.
illness, and it's more contagious than COVID.
Of January
Okay.
is that this new circumstance in aviation
Not
is
chilling.
simply
It's not
something that
contagious.
flight attendants have not been trained for. If we don't get it together really soon
This is
across
the
aviation
QAnon
and government,
strain.
it is
No,
going
this
to
is bad
make people
parenting.
question whether or not they can come
Oh,
to
it's like
work and be
Christian.
safe,
The
and whether or
consequences.
not they want to buy a ticket on an airplane.
Of lack of accountability.
Frontier says that it is supporting the prosecution of the unruly passenger. We reached out to Maxwell Berry, did not hear back, George.
And well, meantime, so many
not.
airlines this summer are still having trouble with cancellation.
He must have been drunk. I mean, like, it's
He
really
was.
easy.
He was drunk, wasting a spoiled brat, and
it's
somebody
almost
said the
encour-
wrong thing. He grabbed somebody, and she didn't respond the way that he wanted to, and he was drunk and couldn't fucking handle his shit, and obviously he fucking
And then
threw
a
a
dude
tantrum.
came over, was like, "What the fuck you doing?" And he hit the guy, and then the guy was like, "Fuck you!" I'm like, "You're done."
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I see this playing out. And by the way, being belligerently drunk is not discouraged at an airport. Like, it's almost encouraged. Like, they make so much money off of selling you overpriced drinks.
This guy might actually be related to me. He's an Ohio man.
Oh God!
But I think that
fuck you.
I think
I hate you.
my family weren't Berries in Ohio though. It was the
Barry is such a common name.
The Berry part of my family was born in Wyoming.
Do you know what the Barry? What is it? Irish?
I think it might
English?
be. I think
It
it might
sounds
be
English.
Irish. It could be. It could. I don't know. There's like. I have to look at the metrics. I don't know exactly what it
It's
is.
definitely not the Danish side of you.
Yeah, definitely not. No.
Yeah, Barry. It sounds more English to me.
It's like Irish something. I think Germanic, Welsh, and
he's like.
There's Welsh there.
He's like his.
You're just like fucking guessing. You're just like throwing out.
Yeah,
fucking-
that's how he is. He just assumes so many. Like
No, it's a
Occam-
mixture of things
He is
from
like
Europe.
the antithesis of Occam's razor. Like where like the argument with the least amount of assumptions has to be the wrong argument. Billy the Fridge arguments are like all assumptions.
I'm Occam's marshmallow.
But this dude,
God damn it!
he looks like a fucking like low rent version of his dad. His dad
Did
was
we
like,
find his dad? Oh, this is Reeves we're talking about.
Well, he's got
His
his
dad-
mom in him, so
This guy's dad was Christopher Reeves.
I'm
who was
reading
like,
an article
who
trying to
was
figure out
you
who
only
Superman.
get so
who
you
Maxwell
only get
Berry's
so
parents.
many visual or physical traits, from both parents.
Yeah, Christopher Reeves was insanely handsome and like he was Superman. Like it was.
Oh,
here
fuck.
we go, Janey.
Yes, we are still zapping
Are
the
we still
cute
zapping the
chick.
cute chick?
At least he called me cute.
It's not touching your neck, psycho.
Yeah, you got to push it.
Sorry.
Push it real.
I'm not the
good.
psycho.
Oh, sorry.
I'm the
Is it
masochist.
touching?
Oh, god damn it!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's not going.
Here, give
It's
it to
touching
me.
though.
Is it touching?
It is.
Maybe I need to fit.
Okay,
There you
touch
go.
my finger.
There
Okay.
you go. There you go. So
It feels like it's fucking touching.
it appears it appears that Maxwell Berry's parents have been doxxed because of this incident.
That's not good.
They're not that rich.
That's awful.
The father is a computer tech man.
So he's running his mouth.
So
Yeah,
he really
and the mother-
disappointed his dad.
The mother is a teacher at a Catholic school.
Oh,
Not
fuck.
making less money than teachers at public schools.
They're Republicans. The father has lived
So
all
he was
over.
running his mouth trying to talk a cool game and ended up taped to a seat.
The father has lived
like a loser.
in other areas of Ohio throughout his life.
Toledo?
Columbus.
Maybe if I put it on the back of my
Columbus
neck, it'll help with my
is
neck
the only
tension.
city in Ohio worth living.
He has
Stick it on my shoulder.
he has an associate's degree.
You know, I'm not going to bash that. I don't have any degree.
His mom and dad attended the same high school. His
Were they
mom went to
cousins?
OSU.
Oh.
It says here it's not known how Maxwell's parents met or got married.
They
This
were
is a whole
cousins.
lot of info here. They have 3 children together,
Fucking creeps. What?
and not much else is known about Maxwell's parents, including their net worth. I don't think his parents are that rich. I think the idea that his parents were rich is BS. He was spewing, and it has nothing to do with the flight.
He was
people.
talking bullshit and
he was
then got taped
inflating.
up.
Do you think that the airline would just take his word for it when they checked everybody for taping him up? You think, oh well, his parents are rich. Let's put these people on They probably put them on administrative paid leave so they could figure out whether or not his parents were rich enough to sue.
No. These big
check for
businesses don't give a fuck about their employees and expect them to take it up the ass from these abusive people
Unless
that are
you
like
work for
literally
Alaska.
grabbing them and shit. And their response is like, oh, they didn't give the customer what they wanted. Like suspend them. They had the nerve, 25,000 feet above the earth to like make a call that this guy was dangerous.
Oh God.
It's such bullshit.
I have to hold it, don't I?
Before Janey gets shockered, can Billy do his best Paul Bearer? Oh yes. And after Ben does his best Jim Ross impression,
By God! God is my witness! He is broken in half!
oh yes, Undertaker. Oh yes.
God!
Wow, I kind of like that noise you made.
You're doing a great job, Janey. Best
Janey,
episode.
You're the star.
This is the
You're
best
the star.
This is the best post.
Subscribe to Olive Gardens. I do satire.
Yes.
I'm trying to work up the nerves to comedy.
Yes. This is easily the best post 9/11 episode.
For the love of God. Oh God. Oh God. Why didn't I just stick to writing?
Dude, Janey, you're getting elected for newest peasant.
We're
you
giving
are
you
the third peasant now.
We're giving you something to write about. It's beautiful.
I'm a lady peasant.
You're going to be able to talk about the survival novel that you survived.
Oh
the
my
abuse.
fucking God.
We're going to Discovery Plus show.
I'm gonna you know what's funny? I'm not a fainter, but I'll get real close. Like one time I got my blood drawn.
I do declare.
I do declare.
So I'm looking up Maxwell Berry on Twitter, and he's still
so much
posting about his wealth.
Of course he is.
In a tweet from August 4th, he wrote, "You want to see how rich I am? Everybody drop your Cash App below."
Oh my fucking God.
He added in another tweet, "I was flying coach because I like to be among the people."
What a liar.
Oh my God.
I like to be among the people. You can't
Hello,
get away
peasants.
with groping in first class.
You know what? Every time I get put under anesthesia, I get the feeling of like me high circling down a
Good
drain.
evening, sweet
Oh, I get like a backwards, like a Ferris wheel
I
kind
get
of.
me like it will like oh God, yeah. I get me like out like this with my leg behind me.
I didn't even notice we got the dono.
Thank you, Coop Car. I'm sorry. I thought you saw that it was a $50 dono.
I didn't even fucking see it. I was talking to Ben.
I think there was two
I'm
of them.
sorry. That was a 50.
Yeah, there's two of them.
It was a 50. And we definitely gave Goose Juice his zap for the Paul Bearer. So we're all caught up. We're all caught up on the zaps
For the
now.
love of God, I don't want to show my tits. Please.
Thank you.
No,
You wanna show
we're
your
not doing that. We can't
I
do
don't
that.
want to. I don't want to be that person.
Yeah, we
Please
don't-
don't make me
we don't
fucking.
wanna
No,
show
I'm not
tits.
stooping that low.
We wanna show
I'll stoop
tips.
this low, apparently.
tips.
I mean, you can do it after the
Just
show's
the tips.
over if you want. But
Show
Fuck no.
tips. Show audience. Show tips.
Just the tip.
Show tips.
Just the tips.
Tips.
We don't have that much time left. Honestly,
Oh, thank
Janey,
God.
tell them about your channel. Hold on. Don't you have Who's the awful Ophelia? Is that another one?
Yeah, I do actually have a secondary character whose makeup and set are incredibly hard to do.
Though.
Yeah, that's she's sort of the opposite. Olive's more of a prude. Ophelia is kind of the opposite of that. Demon queen of suffering. But no,
I play Olive Gardens, and I'm a lifestyle YouTuber, and I'm just trying to detox the internet because you guys, it's really gross here, and you need to be told what's right, what's organic, and what's all natural, so that you know, like, what to do, you know, like, with your life, like, with why, because branding.
After that, $25 to Zapper. Oh, here's another one.
Oh, fuck.
Just a tip.
Why did you make me suffer?
I didn't. It wasn't that long. I just want to make sure it was shocking.
Oh my! I can feel a vein popping out of my neck.
I just held it long enough to see that you got a reaction.
Oh, here's another one. Here's another one.
No!
Everyone subscribe to Olive Gardens.
Kill me!
Olive Gardens. Everyone subscribe to Olive Gardens on YouTube.
My fucking God.
She's a real champ for all this. She's a real champion.
Oh my fucking God.
We're very happy with her appearance tonight.
We have the first death in DP history.
I'm gonna pass out.
Everybody subscribe to Olive Gardens on YouTube.
This has been a wild ride.
Pass out.
I posted the link again in the main chat. I'm sure we'll have it in the.
Fuck.
Someone said, I hope your studio has soundproofing. Yeah, we're like underground mostly.
I'm pretty piercing.
No, we're good.
The legend, Janey Bell.
That's scary
Chinese
how
neighbors
confident.
don't give a shit.
That's really scary how confident you are and how soundproof this place is.
It really is. No, we've done crazy shit down here.
Okay, okay.
I did like Billy laid on the ground. I jumped off the couch and gave him what was it, an elbow drop?
An elbow drop.
Yeah. We've done a lot of crazy shit.
Cheech La Tortuga says, well, it's not a Sibian, but it'll have to do.
It's not like I have to crowdfund one of those. We got to get one of those.
Hello, darkness, my friend.
It's no worse than the emotional pain I go through.
Yeah, this is nothing compared to...
This is nothing.
This is a vacation.
This is nothing compared to my breakup.
Vacation's all I
Jamie
ever
on the
wanted.
casting collar.
Vacation helps me get away.
All right,
From all the
everybody,
pain.
we're going to wrap it up. We would like to thank you all for watching us tonight. We will see you tomorrow, Saturday.
I'm taking off my death necklace,
Yep,
okay? I'm
yep.
taking off the danger necklace.
Goodbye,
Jamie,
everybody.
you can come back if you're still around on Saturday. We'll have Andrew Rivers here. It'll be a wonderful...
I think I can come back.
You did very well.
I do. Yeah, I just have to be back for my mom's birthday on Sunday because she's the best mom who ever mommed out of all the moms.
Tell that
and
to
I know
Barb.
I'm biased, but I'm
to
right.
Barb! Wow!
Barb pressed charges.
Barb press charges.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.